Presto. Another Gruber masterpiece. Okay, next.
Okay, your $5 is paid, but don't try to date any of the scenery.
All right, boy, let's have a big smile. Watch the birdie. I said the birdie.
Hey, Gruber, Skipper said to get his gig ready. Captain Binghamton wants to see his main side.
Sure, Mr. Parker, in a minute. Now say cheese. I said say cheese. You look more like you're smelling it.
Hey, Gruber, the skipper...
Hold it. Okay.
Hey, Gruber, the skipper
Do you mind turning just a little bit to the left? And hold it.
Hey, Gruber, look, I'm a commissioned officer, and you're an enlisted man. And...
Well, you got a pretty good thing going for you, Mr. Parker. What are you complaining about? You mind moving over just a bit? You're in my light. You're in my light, Skipper. Skipper.
Weren't you told to get my gig ready?
Sure, Skipper, but I got customers waiting. And after all, isn't this what we're fighting for? Free speech, free enterprise?
All right, then suppose we really make it free. Suppose you give these guys back all their money.
Cut! Okay, boys, what are you standing around for? There's a war going on. Hey, Hank, hold the little moneymaker. One gig coming up, sir.
You want to see me?
Not if I can help it, McHale, but it seems I can never help it. Photographer's mate Sweeney. This is Commander McHale. This is Ensign Parker.
Hiya, Sweeney.
How do you do, sir?
Hi, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, good to meet you, too.
All right. So, you know, you'll be serving tea and cookies. Sweeney here is on a top priority mission from the Pentagon. It seems that there are some VIPs there that are questioning the value of PT boats to the war effort.
What?
Yes. The admiral wants to show them how wrong they are by sending back some film of our PT boats in action.
Well, if it's action they want, Captain, action they'll get. Yes, sir. You're in luck, son. My crew is a bunch of bloomin' matinee idols.
Right, I've had a lot of experience acting in college. Be right up my alley. What's the name of that player had the lead in it?
Well, Lady Windermere.
Never mind, Lady Windermere. Now, McHale, this mission could mean another stripe for me, so you'd better not foul it up. Now, do you read me?
Like a book, sir.
Well, don't miss the fine print. Fortunately, all you have to do is cooperate with Sweeney here. Sweeney is an expert combat photographer. I've got his file right here in front of me. He personally filmed the Battle of Topanga.
Very good.
And You forgot to put the film in your camera?
Sir, there was so much noise, and the people were pushing and shoving.
Pushing and shoving?
Well, that could happen. Boy, I've seen a lot of guys get excited and they...
Shut up! Shoving. He also shot the beachhead assault at Topanga with your lens cap still on?
Well, sir, I can explain that. You see, it was raining, and I thought that the rain...
Gosh, he's got a worse service record than I do.
Knock it off. One nitwit isn't enough. Now I've got twins. Oh, somebody up there's got to hate me.
I can have a few down here.
You're mumbling. Stop mumbling when I'm talking. You're mumbling.
Yes, sir.
Now, you listen to me, sailor, and you listen to me. Good. You may be a combat photographer now, but if you foul up this mission, I'm going to have you shooting pictures underwater in 6 feet of cement.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, McHale, you and Sweeney and the rest of your pirates are on standby alert. You will move out just as soon as intelligence reports any enemy activity in this area. Is that clear?
You heard the man. Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's go. Bye-bye, Captain. Bye.
Sir, you don't have to worry. I'll get your pictures for you.
Sweeney.
Sir?
Didn't you forget something?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'll send somebody in, sir.
Hey, come here, you guys.
Hey, Willie. Hey, fellas, this is Sweeney. He's gonna take movies of us in action.
Hey, movies, I'm gonna be in a movie.
Hey, look at me. I'm a movie star.
Fellas, I'm sorry. You don't understand. I'm not allowed to take any personal photographs. It's just action shots.
Well, action, I'll give you another action. What are you talking about? I'm prettier than you are. Listen to him, huh? Our crew, the actors. Come on, you guys. Sweeney's got enough problems without you slobs driving him batty. Give him a hand unloading that mobile lab unit of his and set it up over there pronto. You hear?
Let's go, man. Let's move it. Let's move it.
Don't forget, Sonny.
Listen to those guys talk.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be in the movies?
Are you kidding? Did Daryl Zanuck? Did L.B. Mayer? Nah. They were smart. They knew the big money was in making movies. Boy, what Gruber's photo service couldn't do with that little baby.
Oh, please. Nobody's supposed to handle this but me. It's Navy property. Boy, if something ever happened to this, would I catch it?
Well, what could happen? All I want to do is look at it.
Son, the last man that Gruber said that to was a radio operator who now has to yell out his messages.
Gosh, it sure is nice of you guys to help me unpack. Especially after I wouldn't let you handle the camera.
Ah, think nothing of it, Sweeney. We're not ones for carrying grudges. In fact, to prove it, Tinker here is going to take you on a personally conducted all-day deluxe tour of the whole island.
You'll see all the sights, including lovely native girls swimming in lily pond.
And nothing much else.
I'd sure love to go. But what about the mission? Suppose we have to scramble and I'm not here. That Captain Binghamton...
Ah, don't you worry about a thing. Look, in case of an alert, I'll send up a flare. Hey, you guys better shove off. It's almost the hour of the bath.
Well, if you're sure you'll get me back on time.
Would I lie to you?
Oh, I gotta find a safe place to put the camera.
Just leave it to old Gruber. Voila! Your own personal safe deposit box.
Well, I'm gonna put the film in there, too.
Sure, sure.
Now you know where everything is. Safe and sound.
All right, you guys better get going. You got a big day ahead of you. Have fun and don't hurry back. Any time during the war will be okay. What a brain, what a brain. Gruber, you're a genius. How do you work this thing? Okay, next.
Hey, I ain't through yet.
What do you want for $10 a double feature? Come on, I got people waiting.
We're doing great, but I don't get it. How are we gonna get this stuff developed?
Simple. All we gotta do is put it in with Sweeney's combat stuff.
Roll 'em. Knock it off, Rube. Sweeney's coming back.
Interruptions. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Same time tomorrow. Look, stall Sweeney. Give me a chance to stash the camera and the film, will you? Boy, I wonder if Cecil B. DeMille got to start this way. Well, back on the tour already? How was it, Sweeney?
Well, not so good. We waited at that lagoon for about 3 hours and not a girl showed up.
Oh, I should have remembered. What's today? Friday. The girls come tomorrow.
Battle station, man the boat.
Oh, boy, you're in luck. We're going out, Sweeney.
Yeah, in luck. Japanese patrol boat's making a raid on Magola. Get your lights and camera, boy. We got the action.
No, boy, my big movie break.
Stardom, here we come.
Hey, who stole my hair, Sonic?
Hey, Sweeney, you think I photograph better in my blues or my whites?
Hey, why don't you wear something red? It'll match your eyeballs.
Hey, come on, you guys, on a double. What's holding you up?
Well, haven't you heard? It's our big movie debut. Give me the mirror, Bert.
Hey, yeah. Say, listen to me. Get a chance. Can you get a shot of me in battle? Mom will get a kick out of it.
How can I get the camera? I can't find the key.
Hey, you guys waiting for an engraved invitation from the Nips? Come on, let's go. Sweeney, grab your camera. Let's go.
Come on, Sweeney.
The key! I can't find the key!
termites.
There she is. The nip PT boat. Looks like she's gonna make a run for it. Battle stations! Take her, give me everything you got, boy.
Hey, you better get your camera ready. And don't forget, my right side's my best side. No, it's my left side.
All right, we'll head her off. Come to 240. Chuck!
Oh, yeah.
240! Gosh, thanks, Mr. Parker. If I goof this mission, I'm a goner.
Well, you better get yourself organized, boy. Those Tokyo Joes out there aren't gonna stop and pose for you.
Yes, sir. Just as soon as I get my light reading. And if you could, would you please stay out from under the clouds? Then I have to change my exposure.
Sure. In fact, I'll even radio instructions to the Japanese.
Gosh, would you?
Hey, Willie, stand by the radio. Oh, come on! I'll stand by the fire.
Well, you got your camera loaded?
I wish I was.
Don't worry, going into battle's nothing to worry about. All you gotta do is remember they wait.
Fire! Please go, Chuck. Chuck! Come on, over here. Sweetie, get up, kid. Start shooting. Come on, boy.
I still don't have my light reading.
Well, come on, shoot anyway. Come on. Here, come on. Get up in there, boy. Go! Go, man! Come on, get it going! Steady slow, Chuck.
Hey, Sweetie, baby. Over here.
Hey, sweetie, look at me. How about me for Tennessee?
Come on.
No, Sweetie!
Come on, you blockheads. Knock it off. Sweetie's got enough to handle. Chuck!
Sorry, Skipper, just want to get a picture for Mom.
Yeah, well, that's where the nips are, out there.
Oh, yes, sir.
Over there. Come on, boys, let them have it. Don't get it. Come on, let's go, you matinee idols.
We got him, Skip! We got him!
Nice going, guys. Hey, bingo!
He's going down. Hey, they're taking to the life raft.
Come on, Chuck. Let's go and pick up those bonsai bathing beauties. Well, boy, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Hey, you want to get a picture of me turning a wheel?
Oh, I tell you, this is great. This is just great. And you say Sweeney's got pictures of the whole thing, huh?
Didn't miss a thing, sir. That boy's a wonder.
Oh, this is wonderful. Just wonderful. Imagine pictures of my boys sinking a Japanese boat, the whole thing right there on film for the Pentagon to see. McHale, Parker, I could kiss you for this.
Couldn't we just shake hands, sir?
Shake hands. Shake hands. Oh, not even you can make me mad today, Parker. Not with the type of... What is it? Why?
Well, I have the admiral on the phone for you, sir.
Why don't you say so instead of sneaking up behind me like that? Get out of here. Man is a sneak.
Oh, yes. How are you, sir? There's another sneak. No, yes, sir. What is it? Oh, yes. Yes, sir. We've got your combat pictures for you. Oh, and where do you see them? Pictures of my boys sinking a Japanese PT boat. Uh-huh. Oh, I tell you, Admiral, if I have to say so myself, they're something to see. I mean, they are really something to see. Oh, I just meant to say, when will the pictures be ready? When?
Sweeney's in the Mobile lab processing them right now, sir. You can have them just as soon as they're dry.
Oh, well, don't just stand there. Go and do something. Go blow on them. Blow.
Yes.
Admiral, you can see the pictures in about 2 hours, Admiral. Oh, they're worth waiting for. I mean, they're the best. They're really the best.
Hi, Christy.
Come on, you pilot. Hold it, you pilot, so you can see the picture.
Hey, there it is, boy.
That's the way. Oh, Mr. Parker. Hey, how about that, guys?
What is all this?
Well, you know. Well, you know.
It's a double exposure.
I see it, but I don't believe it. Hey, well, wait a minute. Hold it, sweetie. Stop the machine. Now, open up those curtains, will you? Hey, just a minute, Gruber.
Just going for a drink of water, Skip. My throat's awful dry.
Oh, yeah? Bald-faced baboon. If you did what I think you did, I'm gonna pour that whole Pacific Ocean down your throat.
What happened to my film?
Go on, honest dollars. Go on, tell it.
Skip, how was I to know you were going to put the film on the same film that I used?
Uh-huh.
You used my camera and my film?
We went to cut you in for a piece of the action.
The first time I don't goof, this has to happen.
Boy, you sure pulled a dandy this time, Gruber. Not only on us, but on this poor kid.
So we'll take him with us when we desert.
Dessert? Oh, we can't desert. I mean, after all we've done is put... which way's a hill?
Hey, say, listen, maybe we can stall Binghamton long enough for Sweeney here to shoot some more films.
Who knows how long that would take? Unless... Hey, how about we shoot our own version of the movie?
Oh, sure. All we gotta do is call up the Imperial Japanese Navy, ask them to send us another PT boat to sink.
Now, wait a minute. Happy's got a thought there. We can fake the whole thing. We take the old 73 and make it look like a Japanese PT boat. Gruber, you better have those nip flags and uniforms that you've been selling as souvenirs.
In assorted sizes. Great idea, Skip. Surprised I didn't think of it myself.
It'll never work.
Well, it better, boy, it better. Willie, you get on the radio and tell Binghamton, tell them that, we had to shove off and get some development fluid. That's right, for Sweeney here. And, Tinker, you get a hold of Fuji.
Fuji? Who's Fuji?
He's the greatest technical advisor on Japanese boats you'll ever see. Gentlemen, we are now in show business. Come on.
Number 35.
Fine.
How's it look, Fuge?
So, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
Hello, Skifa-san. Hi.
He really is Japanese.
Aha, he fooled you too, huh? No. He's just a native that we made up to look Japanese so he can spy for us.
Gee, that's a great makeup job. You can say that again.
Hey, Chuck, come on, let's get the show on the road here.
Yeah, we're coming, Skip.
1, 2.
Get me to an eye doctor. I can't see a thing.
Which way to the geisha house?
Oh, boy. I'm gonna sell my Japanese wobans. We'll never get away with this.
Well, we'd better. Come on, let's get this Class B picture started here.
Yeah, action, camera, go.
Condition red, Captain Binghamton's gig's headed this way. I guess I didn't stall him long enough.
Binghamton! Come on, head time. Fuji, come on. Doggone, he would have to show up at a time like this.
He probably wants to see the film.
See the film? Wait till he sees that. And us.
Well, he's not going to get a chance. Come on, we're going to head out the back way. Willie, come on, let's go aft. Let's go.
Hey, I wonder if Setsu Hayakawa got to start this way.
Come on, will you get going? I don't know how we made it, but we did. Take her out of ways, Chuck, and we'll sneak around the other side of the island.
Okay, Skip. Boy, if Binghamton ever finds out what we've been up to, we're dead.
You can say that again.
Boy, if Binghamton ever finds out we...
come on.
Bandit, 11 o'clock.
Don't worry, it's one of ours.
Duck!
Holy cow, I forgot. We're not one of theirs.
Hey, you freaks! I'm an American. Brooklyn Dodgers. Hey, battle station.
Hold it, you nitwits. You want to knock down one of your own planes? Besides, we got Japanese markings on. Here, let me have that wheel. We got to get out of here. Come on, boys, let's go.
We're Americans. Can't you see we don't all look alike?
Hey, Commander, I got a great shot of him.
Oh, what good is that going to do? He's an American. And here he comes again. Take care! Give me all you got, boy. You got to run for cover. Duck, fellas, duck!
Well, looks like he's gone, Skip.
Boy, am I glad we're only Japanese for a day. These planes of ours are murder.
What are we going to do about the pictures, Skipper?
Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to forget him now.
All right, knock it off.
We almost got ourselves killed once already. Now, let's get that Tojo flag down. Take and start your engines. We're going to sneak back to our base before that fly jockey blabs about us to the whole fleet. Now, come on, let's get going. Oh, what in blazes? Tinker, what's wrong?
I don't know. Must have had a few hits in the engines.
Well, patch it up as fast as you can. We're sitting ducks over here. You spot anything, Chuck?
We're okay upstairs, Skip. Holy cow!
What?
We got company downstairs.
Where? Oh, no! A Japanese submarine!
A Japanese sub? First an American plane, and now we haven't been in the right Navy all day.
Skip, with our engines out, we can't make a run for it.
We ain't got any other choice, boys. Now, look, you guys all wanted to be actors, huh? All right, here's your chance. Chuck, you take your nip swabs and get up front and make friends. Up with that rising sun, boys. We're joining Tojo again. The rest of you duck.
Nihonの船だ。そうか。ちょっと見て。こっちの方に来てる。そうだ。そうでしょ。
さよなら。藤山。Hey, Imperski, uye, better hurry.
Tink, how you doing?
Almost ready, Skipper-san. Hi, you bunch of Mikado grabbers.
When you get? Oh, so. Hello out there in Tojoland. Oh, look at the sub are gonna surface.
I'm gonna get you guys an Academy Award at one.
Engines ready to roll, Skip.
Nice going, Tink. Now, get set to blast when I give you the signal. The rest of you guys get ready to hit your battle station. Chuck, come on back here.
Okay, Skipper.
Sweeney, you're gonna get your picture and we're gonna get a sub. The camera ready?
Lens caps off and film loaded.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Hey, Skip, I can't see. My glasses are all steamed up.
All right, boys. When I count to 3, we're back in the movies. 1, 2, Banzai!
Nice call, Harry. Stay with him.
Nice work, McHale.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful.
McHale, I don't understand this. I seem to recall that you said that...
This is more than I could have asked for. Nice work, Sweeney. You really came through.
Thank you, sir.
You too, McHale. Parker?
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, was it a difficult mission?
Well, just when my glasses got steamed.
He means his binoculars, sir. His binoculars. The mission was really a breeze.
Excellent, excellent. Binghamton, you amaze me.
Oh, I do?
Didn't you tell me on the phone that it was a Japanese PT boat that was sunk?
Well, I seem to recall something...
Man, what's the matter with you? Can't you tell the difference between a PT boat and a submarine?
Oh, yeah, I've studied that very carefully. I know all about a PT boat, and it stays on the top, and the submarine up over there. And
Lucky lady hair tonic. Pretty clever camouflage for our hooch, eh, guys?
Hi, guys.
Hey,
I got some news for you.
the war's over. We're going to Paris.
We're getting a new hand.
Nah, unless it's attached to Lana Turner, I'm not interested.
What's bugging me is we already got a full complement. Why would Binghamton waste an extra man on us?
Are you kidding? There's only one reason old Leadbottom would send a new man over here. To spy on us.
A spy from Binghamton? Oh, that's conduct on becoming an officer. That's sneaky. That's underhanded. That's Binghamton.
Could be another stunt of his to torpedo us.
Hey, Skip, boat approaching.
Huh? All right, you guys, look, everybody on his toes, huh? Now, Fuji, until we check out this guy, you better take to the hills.
Always. Fuji, take to the hills. Push Fuji around like he's some Shlamil.
Shlamil? Come on, samurai, get going.
It's pretty cold in the hills. Better take around a bottle of hair tonic.
Come on, you tonic makers, let's go.
Seaman second-class smoot reporting for duty, sir.
It's a dead ringer for Binghamton.
This could drive a man to hair tonic.
Carpenter.
Did you call me, sir?
No. I'm just calling for a carpenter to come in here and repair some termite damage.
Yes, sir, I'll go call him.
Of course I called you. What's the matter with you? Have you got any hair tonic?
No, sir, I don't. But I did notice a bottle in Yeoman Lang's desk drawer, sir.
Oh. Well, I just got a message from Confleet. They're flying a life photographer in here to do a picture layout on the whole base, huh? The tonic, boy, the
yes,
tonic. Get me the tonic. Oh, drat it. What a time for my cowlick to act up. Carpenter, we got to keep that photographer away from McHale's Island at all costs. I don't want the American public cashing in their war bonds.
Yes, sir. There you are, sir.
How are the eyebrows? All right.
Just fine, sir. You look wonderful.
Oh, lucky lady. I don't believe I've ever used this before. Now, remember, if this fella gets inquisitive about McHale's base, tell him it's malaria infested. Tell him it's a... Carpenter?
Sir.
Have you been drinking?
Sir, no, sir. Begging your pardon, sir, but I think your hair is 100 proof.
Get your nose out of my hair. What's the matter with you? It's whiskey, all right?
Yes, sir, it is. Well, sir, I guess that's one way to get your hair plastered.
Oh, shut up. Nobody likes a smart lieutenant. I've always suspected that McHale and his rum runners were running a still over there. Now all I've got to do is get the goods on them. What a beautiful layout it'll make for that photographer, huh? Life goes to a court-martial.
I tell you, Skip, he's trying to set us up.
I don't trust him.
He's a spy if ever I seen one.
Yeah, I can smell him a mile away.
I like him. Hold it, fellas, please. I don't like the idea of Binghamton trying to scuttle us any more than you do. But we still don't have any proof that Smoot's a spy.
Well, I'm telling you, Skip, every time he approaches me, he salutes me. And every time he addresses me, he says, yes, sir. He treats me with all the respect due an officer. Now, I'm telling you, you can't trust a guy like that.
Hey, who's doing that shooting? Come on, let's take a look.
Hey, Commander. I just took a shot at a native I saw hanging around. I missed him, but I hit a bottle he was carrying.
Hey, have you flipped? These natives around here friendly with us.
Well, that's not the way I heard it, sir. The scuttlebutt has it that there are cannibals on this island, and this one had on a sailor's uniform. I'm not going to take any chances of ending up as a blue plate special.
How you know that native he took a shot at was Fuji? Boy, he could have killed him.
Well, that does it. By golly, we got to get rid of that guy.
Yeah, how?
Well, if only we can think of some way of scaring him, so he'll apply for a transfer.
Yeah. Too bad there aren't really any cannibals on the island. Then maybe we could get lucky and they'd grab Smoot for a midnight snack.
Hey, Skip, what Group said wasn't bad about that midnight snack idea.
What?
Nah, he was just kidding. You can't do a thing like that. Why, you couldn't make a sack out of Smoot. I mean, a snack. Snack got a snoot, but he couldn't do it.
Now, wait a minute, Chuck, wait a minute. If you're on a diet, just fake it, boys. But, look, fellas, let's go inside and talk this thing over. I think we're going to have a little barbecued stool pigeon.
All right, you bunch of gourmets. Let's hit it. It's snack time.
20 for people burgers.
I'll take mine with everything on it.
How many calories in a boiled smoot? Hey, how about that? A cannibal with his own pot. Hey, Gruber. You are Gruber. Hey, you sure be on the beach?
Positive. I told him there'll be a crap game down there at 8 o'clock. He'll show up just to get the goods on us.
All right, look, let's get moving. But wait a minute. Don't forget to whoop it up big, so I'll know when to come to the rescue. Let's hit the beach, you chow.
You watch it with that spear. I haven't had my tetanus shot yet.
Begging your pardon, sir, but in those dungarees, you do almost look like one of McHale's men.
That's the whole idea, you nitwit. So they won't spot me while I'm trying to find that still of theirs. Now, shove off. Pick me up here at 2200 hours. Go
Yes,
on.
sir. Oh, and good luck, sir. Shh.
Blabbermouth.
Shh, someone's coming. Smoot. Let's grab him.
We catch a meat for luau, oh great and noble chef, chief.
Put pineapple in mouth. Him juicy like suckling pig. Hukilao.
Sir, I just wonder what all the yelling is about down there.
Yeah, well, the guys are down at the beach scaring the pants off of Smoot. Smoot! What are you doing here?
Well, I was down at the beach. There's nothing doing down there. Come up here.
But if you're here, then they must have somebody down there who looks exactly like you.
Water boiling. Put him in pot. Hey, Lookie!
Captain Binghamton. Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for Tondaleo. What do you think you're doing? Untie me.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, it's a good thing I happened along, sir. You'd have been the main course for the cannibals.
Cannibals? What are you trying to pull on me? Those were your men.
Oh, whatever do you mean, sir?
Well, whatever do I mean? It was very easy to mean whatever I mean. The chief was wearing dog tags. Parker, Charles.
They've eaten Mr. Parker.
I've beaten Mr. Parker. This time you've gone too far, conspiring to boil an officer. Come on, Lang. Faster, faster. Sit up straight when you type. Oh, Carpenter, I'm having Lang type up this dispatch. It's a request for general court-martial for McHale and his cutthroats.
Well, sir, do you think Admiral Reynolds will approve? You know he is very fond of Commander McHale, sir.
Admiral Reynolds is away on an inspection tour. I'm rushing this through before he gets back, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
What a beautiful day.
It is that, sir.
Hiya, Captain.
Oh.
Well,
I'm all set for the tour of your base.
Oh, fine, fine. Now, Carpenter, this is the famous magazine photographer, Don Taggart.
Sir. Hi, Lieutenant.
Trying to show him what a photogenic operation we have here. I'll be back in 2 or 3 hours, and as soon as Lang is through typing up that dispatch, you rush it right over to the radio shack.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, I tell you, a commanding officer's life is busy, busy, busy. I hope you've got plenty of film in that camera, because before this day is over, you're going to cover a court-martial.
Are you sure that's what you heard? That Admiral Reynolds was going to go away on an inspection tour?
That's what the captain said, Skip.
Well, there goes our one hope. At least the Admiral would have let me explain.
Well, my mother's not going to like the idea of me getting a court-martial. Last year, she locked me in my room for getting a traffic ticket.
You're the kind of fellas I always wanted to be in with. I sure wish there's something I could do to help.
You know, you're looking like Binghamton got us into this mess. And you know, it could just about get us out of it, too. Let me see those glasses. Let's see what we got. Yeah, take these glasses off. There you go. Now, try those. Hey.
Huh?
All right, now, let's hear you talk.
Oh, John, now, what was that I say now? It's, What? How's that?
Great! He could feel amazing!
Yeah, now walk a little bit now. Walk. Come on. Well, no, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. You still look too happy. You got to have that hate McHale look on your face, like this.
Yeah, try. Yeah. I'm beginning to hate you already. Now, listen, Captain, old buddy. Now, Captain Binghamton is off with that other photographer, huh? So, now, when Carpenter goes to that radio shack with that directive sending me... Oh, this is what... Come on, boys, let's go. Come on.
Hey, we got here just in time. Here comes Carpenter. He's heading for the radio shack.
Yeah, okay, Smoot. Get in there and do your stuff. Go ahead. Go on. Go ahead. Go, baby.
Oh, Captain Binghamton, sir, I thought you were gone.
Yes, you thought I was gone? Well,
Yes.
Sometimes I go, sometimes I come. It's all the... What are you staring at me for? Don't stare at me. Eyes front there. I stand at attention.
Oh, yes, sir, but you see, sir, I thought you wanted me to rush
Right,
this
what's
over.
the trouble? See, you're thinking. You shouldn't think you're in the Navy. That's not allowed there. What have you got there? What is that? What?
Oh, this is the
What?
dispatch for the court-martial,
Aye,
sir.
son. Yeah, the whose court-martial was that? Who?
McHale's court-martial, sir.
McHale's court-martial. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. I changed my mind about that. I don't want that. Get rid of that.
Sir, are you all right?
Oh, I'm all right. Yes, I'm all right. I have a little cold is all, but you see, I wasn't all right when I ordered that. You understand that? Carpenter?
I think so, sir.
This is just between us now, boy, but I think I've been out here too long.
Oh, sir.
Yes, you know what I mean. And I want to tell you this. If I ever order a court-martial for McHale again, I want you to slap me right across the face and bring me out of it. Will you do that?
Yes, sir, I will.
Eyes front. That's a good boy now. And don't mention this to anybody, would you? Don't even mention this to me, because I'll just fly right off the handle if I ever hear about this again. What are you standing around here for? Go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great, Smoot, great. You're just as bad as they come.
You're a chip off the old Binghamton.
Oh, now, let's get out of here before somebody spots us.
Captain Binghamton.
Where?
Oh, Captain Binghamton. He's in his office.
No, you.
Here he is.
It's that photographer. You better talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Here he is.
I'm in charge here. What?
I finally found my wide-angle lens. It was in the bottom of my divvy bag all the time. I'll be able to take those pictures now.
Oh, you're going to take pictures now. That'll be nice. Well, cheese.
Yes, get rid of him, you nitwit.
Yes. I'm very sorry, you nitwit. I'm busy, and I don't have a lot of time for the... You go around, you snap anything that you like. All right, you man, you follow in. Up to.
Come on, Captain. You've been bugging me for an hour to take some shots of you. Now let's get it over with. Come on, hold it right there. I'll take a group shot of you and your...
Yes, sir.
Captain Binghamton. Sir, how did you get back here so fast?
I haven't been anywhere. That's how I got back here so fast. Taggart had to go to his quarters and get his wide-angle lens. Did you get that dispatch on?
Oh, of course not, sir.
What do you mean, of course not?
Captain Binghamton, you tore it up.
I tore it up. Carpenter, have you been out here too long?
As a matter of fact, sir, you're the one who said to me that you...
Stop blithering at me. Stop that. You're blithering, yeoman. Give me a copy of that dispatch, a carbon copy.
Here, yes, sir.
All right, Carpenter, you get this request for a court-martial over to that radio shack right away.
Captain Binghamton, sir.
What?
If you order me to do something, sir, do I really have to do it?
Of course you do.
Even if I don't want to, sir?
You don't have any right not to want to. An order's an order. Now get going.
Yes, sir. Captain Binghamton.
What? Carpenter, you slapped me.
Yes, sir.
That's mutiny.
But, sir, you told me that I should slap
You
you.
have been out here too long. Now, you get yourself over to that hospital and you check in there. You check into the psychiatric ward. On the double before you hurt somebody. Huh?
Damn. Oh, God, we gotta stop that photographer from taking so many pictures of Smoot. If Binghamton catches us here, good night, Hannah.
Hi, Quinn.
Oh.
Mr. Parker. Say, looks like old Binghamton's getting his picture taken.
Yeah. Molly, you're just in time.
I'm ready.
Mr. Taggart, come right here, sir. I want you to meet Commander Molly Turner, our chief nurse.
How do you do?
She's going to take you over to the base hospital, and I'm sure you'd like to do a layout over there.
Oh, no, thanks. When you've seen one hospital, you've seen them all.
Oh, well, that's too bad because,
It's just about time now for the nurses' sunbaths. Right, Molly?
What? Yeah, in their bikinis.
Yeah, in their bikinis. Yeah, you ought to see them in their, well, I'll tell you the truth, I've never even had the nerve to look.
Well, I've never shot one in color before. This looks like a very colorful hospital.
No time like the present.
Well, follow me to Bikini Land. See you later, Quinn.
Yeah, bye-bye.
holy jumping chihuahua. Binghamton. Smoot. Go on, get out of here. Go on, I'll stall him.
Ooh, Captain Binghamton.
I know, they told me.
Just on my way to the officers' club. How about that martini you promised me?
Oh, is that what I promised you? Well, Binghamton never goes back on his word to a pretty girl. Shall we do it?
Okay.
We can trade olives.
You two men are restricted to your base. Now, what in the name of Nimitz are you doing here? What?
You see, Captain, we got to talking about what a great humanitarian you are.
Oh, knock it off, McHale. I've got you, and I'm not going to let you go.
Oh?
I'm going to shake your Navy career. I'm going to shake it like a hurricane and shake this palm tree. Yeah, through. You Captain boy. Captain.
Let me try that. Looks like fun.
No, it's no use, Chuck. No, he's out colder than mackerel. Hey, we better take him over to the base hospital. Let's go. Come on. Grab his feet. Right.
You shouldn't have done it, Quint. You could get 20 years for this.
Are you kidding? He got hit with a coconut.
Yeah, it's a good thing he got hit in the head. He could have got hurt.
Coconut, how about that? I'll go get him some smelling salts.
Molly, did you hear what's going on over at the officers' club? Captain Binghamton is stewed to the gills. Why? He was about to do a striptease.
Captain Binghamton?
He had a snootful.
Well, how could Captain Binghamton, but when he's right... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. That snootful belongs to Smoot. Come on, let's go.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'll explain later, baby. Look, forget the smelling salts. Give him a sedative.
You've had enough. You have any respect for the uniform? What's the matter with it? Come on! Belly up to the bar, boys. The drinks are on Captain Bingle Puss. Bingle Conker. Call me Wally.
Hey, Captain's been out here just a little bit too long. I'll put him to bed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, along with the fouled up messes.
Yeah, boy, if Binghamton can only see himself now.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Look, it's a long shot, but it may pay off.
Huh?
Yeah. We'll take Happy Boy back here to the base, huh? And then just hope and pray that Gruber's got some film. Come on, let's go. Grab his feet.
Where are they?
Look who's dancing.
Yeah, look who's dancing.
What are you trying to tell me? What?
Well, sir, after you got hit in the head with that coconut, well, you sort of had a temporary attack of amnesia. And, well, you behaved in a manner unbecoming an officer, sir.
Yeah, even unbecoming an enlisted man.
No, I don't believe a word of this mishmash.
How well they say, sir, in Chinese, there's an old proverb that one picture's worth 1,000 words. There you are, sir. There you were in the hula contest, and you won first prize, and there's your first prize, sir.
Oh, this is impossible. I'm a married man. I haven't kissed a woman in 20 years, including my wife.
Well, the camera doesn't lie, sir.
Have you got any more of these?
Oh, well, there is one more, sir, where you dived off the conning tower to take a swim.
What's the matter with a man taking a little swim? Where are my trunks?
Well, sir, before you dove in, you hauled them up on the mast, and you ordered us to salute them, sir.
Well, that's what I think of your pictures. And I order you to do the same thing with the negatives.
Oh, yes, sir. You betcha, sir. But, there's a dispatch in your coat pocket, sir. Ordering our court-martial? Well, I'll trade you, sir. Tear for tear. Well, Captain?
There you are, McHale. Now it's your turn.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Well, now that you've done that, there's nothing to stop me from writing another dispatch.
Oh, well, yes, sir, there is, sir. You see, I tore up the wrong negatives.
Gee, thanks for having me transferred back to the States, Skipper.
Well, we'd like to have you with us, Smoot, but the sooner you're transferred out of here, the safer we'll all be.
Yeah, you better get on that launch and get out of here before Captain Binghamton spots you. Hey, yipes!
Uh-oh.
Hi, Captain.
What are you men doing hanging around the dock? You getting a suntan on government time? Who's that?
Who's who?
Well, that's Seaman Smoot, sir. He's being transferred out.
So you're Smoot, huh? Mm-hmm. You remind me of somebody.
Well, he looks a lot like my mother, sir, around the eyes.
Smoot, did you ever jump off of a conning tower without your... No. You wouldn't dare.
Bye-bye, Captain.
Bye. Oh, Lieutenant Lovett. How about that martini I promised you?
Boy, it sure is great to be home again, isn't it, Skip?
Oh, and how? Oh. After 3 days in that floating sardine can, all I want to do is hit the sack.
Yeah, me too.
And Chuck, you don't call me unless you see a bunch of Japanese hitting this beach. And even then... Up to there, you handle them. If they get past that line, then you call me. You hear?
Up to here, I handle. Hey, watch that line, you guys. Watch it.
Hey, somebody's been stealing my clothes. Somebody been eating in my kitchen.
Hey, somebody's been sleeping in my bed.
You three bears better start looking for Goldilocks.
Look. What do you know? Goldilocks. With a dye job. Now will you tell us your name?
I'm Kim Soo.
Oh, Kim Soo. That's a nice name. And where's your mommy and daddy, honey?
I don't have any.
You mean you don't have any parents? Where do you come from, sweetheart?
The big white boat.
Oh, the big white boat. You mean the hospital ship, honey?
Oh, yeah, Skip, you remember. It was pulling in here just as we left on our mission. It had all those kids. It was taken to the orphanage in New Caledonia.
Yeah, but it pulled out about 2 days ago, so what does it, Hey, Skip, we got a deserter on our hands.
Please, don't send me away. Please, let me stay here.
I'll handle this, Skip. No, Kim Soo, you see, this is a naval base. And well, there's a war on. And, it's against regulations. And, how about it, Skip? She can have my hut.
Let us stay. Hold it. These off there, guys.
No, I'm sorry, Kim Soo, but you just couldn't stay here, no.
Why not? You got me, and I'm not supposed to be here.
Skip, you can't let them take her to an orphanage.
Give her a chance, Skip.
She hasn't got a family, so let's give her one.
Yeah, 9 uncles.
How about it, Skip?
Well, what are you standing around for? Start fixing up a room, you bunch of uncles. Oh, come on, Gruber. It's supposed to be a kid's nursery.
Well, the kid's got to start sometimes, huh?
Well, not this one. Come on, change it.
Tastes good?
Oh, well, there it is, Skip. Little boy blue, the cows, the corn, the whole thing.
Hey, Mr. Parker, could you get into the crib? I want to check it for size.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Here, let me help you. There you go.
How's that, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty good.
Uncle Quentin, can you come in and wash my back for me?
How about?
Are you coming, Uncle Quentin?
Uncle Quentin's busy right now, honey. But I'll tell you what, I'll send in Uncle Chuck.
Me? Wait a minute, Skip. I don't know anything about washing a girl's back.
No. Look, I hate to pull rank, Chuck, but come on, get in there. And that's an order. Come on, hurry up. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Come on. There, give her that to her.
Oh, not me. I hate water.
I'm waiting, Uncle Chuck.
How about, she's waiting.
Coming, honey, coming.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
All right. Well.
Oh!
Cub. Well.
Come on.
Hold this.
Uncle Chuck, I'm waiting.
All right, come on. Full speed ahead, boy.
Yeah.
Go.
Uncle Chuck, look out!
Then the two of them walked off. We're happy ever after. Isn't that a cute one?
Do I have to go to sleep now, Uncle Quentin?
Oh, sure. It's a... Oh, my goodness, is it that late? Why, it's 9 o'clock already.
Are you all going to sleep now?
Oh, sure, you bet. Aren't we, men? Aren't we, men?
Oh, yes,
sir.
Night, Kim.
Night, Kim. Night, fellas.
Night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Uncle Quentin.
Well.
Uncle Chuck, aren't you going to kiss me good night?
Oh, well, you have to watch.
Good night, fellas. Good night. Hey, Skipper. Huh? Okay, for about a gig, it's a big crap game going on at the main base.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can drop me off the officers club. I'll get my tie.
Hey, Pooch, how about it? You babysit?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Uncle Quentin!
Yes?
Isn't everybody going to sleep now?
Oh, sure we are. Weren't we, fellas?
Yeah. All tired.
Good night, Kim Sue.
Good night.
Good night, fellas. Good night, fellas. Night. Night. Good night, you bunch of uncles.
Good night.
Captain Binghamton.
What is it, Carpenter? You always have to sneak up on me like that. What do you want? What?
I'm sorry, sir, but 2 officers from Comfleet have landed, and they're on their way up to see you.
Comfleet, oh, fine. As if I didn't have problems enough.
Problems, Captain?
Has problems. McHale's Island over there. Look at it. Completely dark over there. You remember what happened the last time all the lights were out over there?
Oh, sir, you don't think they're giving the nurses commando training again?
Oh, get your hands off the ground. I don't know what they're doing over there. All I know is I can't stand any more of this. Look at these guys. They're nerve pills, they're stomach pills, they're sleeping pills. I tell you, ever since McHale's come, he's turned this whole base into a pill box.
A pill box? Oh, that's very good, sir.
Oh, you shut up. You think I'm here to entertain you or something?
Captain Binghamton? We're from the Chief Medical Officer Staff. I'm Commander Carmichael. This is Lieutenant Plowright.
Oh, so nice to see us. My aide, Lieutenant Carpenter.
Oh, how are you, Lieutenant? Our orders, sir.
Oh, your orders, yes. You're a psychiatric team.
That's right, Captain. We're conducting a survey of the forward areas, checking all personnel for combat fatigue, nervous tension, anything that might require hospitalization and/or transfer.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're checking for all those things, combat fatigue and well, I'm glad to have you there. Lieutenant Carpenter will find your quarters in the hospital. In the morning, you get up, you have a nice fresh start.
Thank you very much, Captain.
Nice to see you. Carpenter. Lieutenant Carpenter.
Yes, sir.
I must be slipping. Did you hear what they said? They said hospitalization and/or transfer.
Well, that's right, sir. Oh, I don't think you have anything to worry about, sir.
No, I don't. Me, you nitwit. I wasn't talking about me. Get me my boat and get me those medics. We're going to pay a visit to McHale's Island.
McHale, sir?
You know, if we're very lucky, we can catch those nitwits in one of their daffy stunts. And if we're very, very lucky, maybe we can get them all a gang Section 8.
Oh, you're gonna see some kooks, you are. You wouldn't believe half the things that go on over here.
You allow them to live on their own little island?
Frankly, gentlemen, I look upon it more as sort of an isolation ward.
Seems very quiet, Captain.
I don't see anything going on.
That's because you don't know McHale. You see, when nothing is going on, that's when something's going on. See? Follow me. Oh, and tippy-toe.
You see that? And that's not all. See?
But
They're sleeping. Sleeping? Don't be silly. 9:30 at night, off duty on their own time. I tell you, there's something wrong here. McHale, wake up, McHale, wake up.
Anything you say, sugar. Captain Binghamton.
Captain Binghamton?
Binghamton?
Can't hurt. As you were. All right, McHale. What's going on?
You can see for yourself. We were sleeping, I think.
McHale, you're not fooling me for a minute. And these two gentlemen with me, they're psychiatrists, and they can see through you just as clearly as I can.
Psychiatrists?
Let's just say we're a medical team making a survey on combat fatigue.
You'll find no fatigue here, sir. We get a lot of sleep here, don't we, Chuck?
Oh, yeah, Skip. Yeah, we sleep all the time. Want to see me drop off?
Perfectly obvious to me something is going on here. Let's just have a look for ourselves.
Captain, you can't wake up the crew. They had a tough day.
Ah, the crew. That's where the body's hidden, huh? But I tell you, they're sleeping too. Oh, McHale, you'd better have a good explanation for this.
Well, how about they were tired, sir?
Captain Binghamton, don't you think we ought to return to the main base?
That's a good idea. Me and Parker would like to get some sleep, sir.
Yeah, I'd like to see who gets me, Betty Grable or Lana Turner.
Great. You'd like to get rid of me, wouldn't you, McHale? Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Captain, please. We can talk about this in the morning.
I'm going to get tomorrow morning, sir. Yes, sir.
I tell you, something is going on.
You may be right, Captain, but perhaps this isn't the right time.
9:30 at night. Us cutthroats wouldn't go to bed at 9:30 unless they were sick. And I tell you, they are sick. They're sick.
Nighty-night, Captain.
You're not going to get away with this, McHale. I'll be back. I'll find out what all this sleeping is about.
Can't we give the kid a break, Skip? Be reasonable. Come on, Skip, have a
Oh,
heart.
hold it, will you? Hold it. I want Kim Sue here just as much as the rest of you guys. But is this any way to bring up a kid? Teaching her how to run for the hills every time she sees a boat coming?
But it'll be worse if we give it to Binghamton. He'll just turn her over to that orphanage.
Yeah, and that's no place.
Yeah.
Peace off, will you? Who said anything about turning her over?
Well, Skip, you just said...
All I said was that this is no place for a kid. So we do the next best thing. We find her a home.
A home?
Well, sure. Chief Watara over in the village must know some nice young couple who just love to adopt a sweet thing like Kim Sue.
Hey, that's a great idea. And we can still get to see her.
Yeah, and she should be happy there.
That's
marvelous,
Skip.
Yes.
Look. All I say is this. Don't say anything about it to Kim Sue. Because I don't want to build up her hopes until I find out...
Watch it, wait. Here comes the head cake.
Hey, honey.
Uncle Quentin?
Yeah?
You promised to help me build a mud castle.
Mud castle? Oh, well, I gotta go somewhere, honey. Besides, Uncle Chuck's in charge today. Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck.
Oh, Skip, a mud castle.
There you are, sir. I always remember what I told you. Command is a dirty job, son.
Come on, Uncle Chuck.
Don't forget, 2 parts water, 1 part sand.
Pretty baby, and we'd like to be your sister, brother, dad, and mother too. Pretty baby, pretty baby.
Condition red! Condition red. Captain Binghamton's coming.
Binghamton? Boy, and the skipper isn't back yet. Well, now, don't panic. All right, now you take Kim Sue and head for the hills. The rest of you guys follow me and act natural.
Come on, Kim Sue. Good afternoon, Captain. Everybody.
Hi, McHale.
He's not here right now, sir.
Oh, where is he? And turn around when I'm talking to you. What in the blue Pacific is that?
What is what?
Start.
Oh, this. Well, sir,
Start with it, Mr. Parker. What are you doing with that doll?
It's mine.
it's your doll?
Yes, sir.
You mean you play with dolls?
It does keep them off the street, sir.
Mr. Parker, I think we should all go into your quarters and have a little talk.
Yes, Parker, let's go in your quarters and have a little talk.
My quarters? Well, it's such a beautiful day. Why don't we stand out here and talk? Get a suntan at the same time. He's a little pale.
Parker, you heard the doctors. Now go on inside. Go ahead, gentlemen. Have a good look at him. A pig and little boy Blue?
Boy Blue. Yeah, you see, he's asleep and the cows are out in the corn.
He's asleep in a crib?
Yeah, well, I used to have a lot of trouble sleepwalking, but boy, this sure cured it.
Parker, you stop that. You tell us what this is all about.
You see, there was Jacks, anyone? Don't you play?
Well, there it is, sir. Release and transfer of Ensign Parker to the hospital at New Caledonia. The medics are on the way to pick him up right now, sir.
Oh, I wish this was for McHale and the whole crew. You know, frankly, this puzzles me. That Parker is so naive. He's so simple. I thought he'd be the last to crack.
But, sir, it is a step in the right direction.
I guess you're right, Carpenter. From little acorns, giant redwoods bloom.
Oh, by the way, sir, this message just came in from that hospital ship that stopped by. It seems that one of the little war orphans who was on board is now missing, and they'd appreciate it very much if we'd look for her here at Taratuba.
Child here at Taratuba? That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. With a child here, we'd see the child here, wouldn't we? We'd see some trace of her. The doll. Parker's shack, dressed up like a nursery. Those cutthroats in bed at 9:30 at night. Carpenter, they're kidnappers. That's what they are, they're kidnappers. Oh, McHale has pulled some dastardly deeds in his day, but this is the Saturday end.
But what would Commander McHale...
I don't know what McHale or those pirates have up their sleeves, but I'm going to find out. Carpenter, I think that our little acorn just blossomed into a big redwood.
But I don't want to leave all of you. Don't you like me anymore?
Oh, sure we do, honey. We love you, honest. But that's why we want to do the right thing for you. And the Halakais are really wonderful people.
That's right, dear. And having your own parents is sure a lot better than having 9 broken-down uncles.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's the medics.
Hey, the medics. The medics? Hey, they've come to take me away. I'm supposed to be packing my gear.
Where in a blazes are the Halakais? Look, I'm going to take Kim Sue and go out and look for that couple. Now, I know it's been rough on you, but stall those medics, will you? Do whatever you can, but stall them. I don't care what you do. Here, play cowboys and Indians. Come on, you guys.
Wait a minute, cowboys.
Come on, let's go. Oh, sweetheart.
I'll miss you all so much.
Oh. Well, now, don't you worry. You're not going to be that far away. We'll come see you often, I promise. I really promise. Oh, thank goodness. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Halakai. Good to see you. How's everything?
Sorry we are late, Mr.
Oh, that's all right. How are you? Kim Sue, I want you to meet Mr. and Mrs. Halakai.
Hello.
Oh, come on now, Kim Sue. Come on, that's no way to meet these fine people. Come on, sweetheart.
Here's your Mother Goose book.
Oh, Parker, you forgot your doll.
You can't let him take Mr. Parker. Come on, let's get in the act.
What are you doing with my doll? What do you mean, your doll? That's my doll. I got backstage. Hey, you get my Mother Goose book, you nasty boy.
All right, you men, you cut that out. Cut it out, cut it out.
Can't hurt.
Now your little game is over. Where's the child?
Child?
Yes, child, Commander. This is not a case of combat fatigue. This is a case of kidnapping.
Kidnapping?
You heard me. Where is McHale and the child? Never mind. I'll find them myself. Doctor, you come with me. Bring the other doctor with you. Oh, Carpenter, you stay here in case McHale shows up with the child. Aha! McHale.
Oh, you were looking for me, sir?
How am I looking for you? This child is a war orphan under the jurisdiction of the Navy. That's another charge. Besides kidnapping, unauthorized interference with naval affairs.
Oh, come on now, Captain. Ease off it, will you? All we were trying to do is to find a home here for Kim Sue, and we have found him. These people want to adopt her.
She is a ward of the Navy, and I would advise you to stop worrying about her and start worrying about your court-martial.
Please, Captain Binghamton. This is all my fault. Don't be mad at Uncle Quentin.
Uncle Quentin. Young lady, you get your things. You're going with me, and that's an order.
Excuse me, sir. Come on with me, sweetheart. Would you wait for me over there, please? Thank you. Well, I'm sorry, honey. We tried our best. Now, don't you worry. You go over to Uncle Chuck's hut and get your things, and you meet me back here? Hmm?
McHale. About Parker and the doll. You mean it was all just a joke?
Oh, of course it was, Commander. He's just as normal as any one of us.
I see. Well, that's a tough break, McHale. I can understand now what your men tried to do. I've got children of my own.
Now you know our captain. Got a heart like lead. Doggone it, all he does is go by the book, go by the book.
Oh, I wish there was some way I could help.
Yeah. You really mean that?
Sure.
Oh, well, now listen, if he can go by the book, why, you're a Navy psychiatrist, right? And maybe you can throw a few pages at him, huh? You know what I mean?
I think I begin to get the idea.
Great.
Captain?
Yeah.
I guess you won't be needing us anymore, so we'll get back and start preparing our reports, including the one on you.
That's a good idea. Why don't you just go on back and start preparing your report? What do you mean, the one on me? What?
Well, sir, we do have to file a report on any evidence of odd behavior.
What are you talking about, odd behavior? What odd behavior?
Well, sir, for instance, your insistence that these men were doing strange things when they were only sleeping does show signs of a persecution complex.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly normal.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Captain. A normal man would want a child like this to have a happy home.
Whoever said that I don't want her to have a happy home? I never said. It's just that naval regulations say that with the rig and does she have to keep looking at me like that when I'm talking to her? I don't want to be unreasonable about this thing. It's just that well, maybe we could cut through some of the red tape and arrange for a speedy adoption.
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
The rapidly sinking ship of his social standing. Yes, Astrid, my ski instructor, as well. We were just checking out the slopes, Dory, Professor, a critical evaluation of the snow conditions, you see. He leaned closer to Astrid, whispering urgently, trying to charm his way out of this deepening mess. They look just fine to me, my dear. Perfectly groomed for an expert like yourself. He punctuated his observation with a suggestive wink, completely ignoring Dory's indignant glare. Benintention burst out laughing, a series short, barking hoots that sounded like a confused seal. A little straight humor there, Jasper. You probably wouldn't get that. You and your complex, postmodern comedic sensibilities. It is a very particular type of joke, question traumatized. Been listening in tide, oblivious to the simmering tensions. Mot think, mot luglung go check on a room for your friend Lance. Contanabi. Mosty, he nodded knowingly toward west. Dory, clearly, assuming Dory was Lance's current and only companion. Completely missing the fact that Dory was standing right there, glowering at Lance's duplicity. Wanimatite. Deskly. Thank you, Professor, Jasper said, seizing the opportunity to get Dory out of sight, ushering the bewildered Dory towards the door with uncharacteristic force. Oh, here, Dory, allow me to help with your luggage. Willie Ducoful, again. He's still quite traumatized. He grabbed a ridiculous handbag from her and practically shoved her out, desperate to prevent a full-blown confrontation. Altaby accused. Sarah and Corey only skeptical glances, their faces mirroring a profound sense of here we go again. Lance was now whispering even more urgently to Astrid, attempting to distract her from the rapidly unfolding comedic catastrophe. We need Lance, Jasper called out, feeling a surge of nervous energy, trying to regain some semblance of control over the spiraling situation. When are you going to start skiing? We're all here waiting for your dazzling alpine debut. Or still whispering with Astrid. Shot back with a practiced charm. What makes you think Mot haven't he? Already, Jasper. Well, you're still in one piece, aren't you? My presence alone on the mountain is quite the feat. Old Lance traumatized. Sarah quipped, a mischievous twinkle in her eye, enjoying the spectacle of Lance squirming. He look lung show you where the real action is, Jasper. It involves more than just snow and poles, believe you me. What action, Sarah? Jasper asked, feigning innocence, even as his internal alarm bells rang loudly. On original intently, Lances, and an opponent imaged and redirect attention. Grinned with a predatory gleam in his eye, quite umatais. Darling, in the Olympics of love, that counts. The crackling fire, the soft glow, the intimate, whispers it s, the quintessential romantic arena. Commentary can be back into apartment. He gave Dory Maeve, and was now standing expectantly, a pointed look, then winked at Astrid, trying to gauge her reaction. Let us observe. Shall we? Want to give that a tug, Dory? He gestured suggestively on Altweist. Sarah, detently, scoffed, that conveyed her profound unimpressedness. Lance, mot don't. Believe you. Are you kidding me? That is the oldest and dumbest trick in the book. It's practically a relic of archaic pickup artistry. Audibly, in sa dismay. Corey shook her head, contorted with a rare show of disapproval. Really, Lance, aren't you embarrassed to stoop so low? Aren't you ashamed at being so dishonest? Your moral compass is truly skewed. Ontentuis. Dory Maeve, suddenly, burst into a series of pitiful sobs, her flamboyant hat trembling with her distress, dramatically collapsing into Professor Pimpernell's waiting arms. Professor Pimpernell, who had momentarily poked his head back around the corner, now approached, looking genuinely distressed. Orbel Porstand. Oh, you poor baby, he exclaimed, attempting to comfort Dory, utterly bewildered by her sudden emotional outburst. What happened, Dory? Has the cosmic alignment shifted unexpectedly? Benny Shent. He steadily, Lance, completely nonplussed by Dory's theatrics, merely adjusted his cuffs with a practiced indifference, his focus already shifting. Just 1 second, Professor. Mot D, like to answer my friend's question first. He looked pointedly at Sarah and Corey, his expression a theatrical mask of self-pity. audition. No, well, Mott was careening down a mountain, you see. A veritable blur of speed and daring, and this poor little squirrel crossed my path. An unexpected, wide, messily, tefly, tiny obstacle. Mott, which resulted in a minor but rather jarring personal injury. Mott needed a little therapy to recover. Binghamton, Pimpernel's hand. He gestured vaguely at Dory, who was now clutching Professor Pimpernel's hand with unexpected vigor, clearly enjoying the attention. Waitais. Jasper, meanwhile, had retreated to a corner, a cloud of self-pity enveloping him like a dark, unwelcome storm. He ran a trembling hand through his hair, his earlier confidence completely shattered. What am I going to do? He lamented, his voice a theatrical whisper. Unotenofis. Mott mean when Astrid sees that Mott met Klotsonskis, a complete and utter novice who spends more time tangled in his own poles than actually gliding. She'll think Mott met a bigger phony than Lance, if that is even possible. A deeper level of charlatanry. Kontaikat. Sarah, though exasperated by his antics, felt a pang of genuine sympathy for his very real predicament. Why don't you just tell her the truth, Jasper? It's not the end of the world to admit you not an Olympic skier. Most of us aren't, you know. Onfaluhatized. Jasper threw up his hands in horror, as if Sarah had suggested a truly unthinkable act. Intenti Kenliski. Never. My reputation as an all-around accomplished individual would be irrevocably shattered. Hey, that is better than breaking your neck, Jasper. Honestly, a few bruised bones are preferable to shattered pride. Otmodel. Sarah, you know Mott V been on skis before. Jasper insisted, a glimmer of desperate hope in his eyes, clutching at a fragile memory. Mott have, truly. It was a brief but memorable experience. Undais. Once, Sarah countered, crossing her arms, a look of profound skepticism on her face. Born without slittens. It involved a rather undignified encounter with a snowplow and a bewildered herd of yaks at the winter carnival, and a large, bright orange rescue blanket. Urs Mountain, Sarah. Unforgiving, truly, Jasper defended, flailing for excuses. What was that called? The Kitty Slope? It sounded so innocuous. Omiati Hill. Jasper? Sarah corrected gently, her voice devoid of judgment, but filled with a profound sense of realism. At the local amusement park. Not exactly the perilous peaks of Frost Peak. Uimikely. Really. Jasper mused, pulling a crumpled, overly photoshopped brochure for Frost Peak Resort from his pocket, which apparently also held promotional materials for ski runs and several expired coupons for gelato. Wenpicamation. He studied the dramatic illustration with growing trepidation. Qualler, taking the brochure, pointed to a highly stylized illustration of a mountain. Its peak impossibly sharp, its slopes dizzyingly steep. Well, here's a picture of it, Jasper. And it really does it look all that bad. From a purely illustrative perspective, of course. Ufitation for optimist. Jasper, relieved, for a fleeting moment, clinging to any shred of optimism. All to read and listen. No, Sarah said, pointing with her slender finger, her tone dry. Look, you start off here with about a bon mi lam degree slope. Pure, unadulterated adrenaline. They say it's essentially a vertical drop, Jasper. Off a bit lam degrees. Jasper's relief evaporated like a wisp of mountain mist, replaced by a fresh wave of ice-cold terror. He imagined himself plummeting down a sheer cliff. Unabi, odless. Sarah, continued, tracing the treacherous path with her finger, enjoying his discomfort. Boy, that S where you really start picking up speed, Jasper. Uncontrollable, exhilarating speed, the kind that makes you question all your life choices. When tied. Speed? Jasper whimpered, his face paling even further, matching the pristine white of Astrid's ski suit. Or too long, though, Sarah added. A slight frown of genuine concern now appearing on her face, realizing she might be overdoing the torture. On 10p. Jasper exhaled, clutching his chest. A desperate, gasping sound on the grease. Looking up at him, her eyes serious. You not going to make this hairpin turn? A truly precipitous curve that defies all known laws of physics and common sense. UT10. Jasper repeated the words, tasting like bitter ash in his mouth. Gondian confries. What happens if Morton teeth make it? You ask? Well, you've got to breathe here for a couple of seconds first. Just a brief moment to contemplate your imminent demise. In traumatize. Then what? Jasper pressed, his voice barely a whisper, dreading the answer. Osinad. Sarah closed the brochure with a snap, delivering the coup de grace. Well, let us see. You hit the Great Central Highway about mocham miles an hour, which, let us be honest, is a bit over the speed limit for a compact sedan, let alone a human being strapped to two oversized toothpicks. Onchales dropped his jaw. The image of himself rocketing across a busy highway, pursued by bewildered motorists, filled him with utter, profound horror. Onichunation. Cory, entire terrifying's explanation in horrified fascination, finally spoke, her gentle voice imbued with a rare note of gravity. All be to be. In big trouble. Very, very big trouble. This is far worse than any kitchen mishap or romantic entanglement you've ever found yourself in. Unbai traumatized. Motka no ove kep. That, Jasper cried, clutching his head dramatically. Cory. Coffee. A serious traffic violation. Yeah, mot can T do this, mot luklung kill myself, and possibly a few innocent motorists in the process. It's utterly reckless. Ently traumatized. Sarah sighed, rubbing her temples, but recognizing the genuine terror in his eyes. Okay, all right. This is quite enough. Does this mean that you will tell her you can Tiski, Jasper? No more creative embellishments or elaborate deceptions? Beduizakite. He still swallowed hard, a profound sense of resignation settling over him. You got it. It's time for some honesty, Sarah. Painful, brutal, reputation-shattering honesty. But at least Mot Lugliung be alive to tell the tale, Sarah replied, genuinely impressed by his sudden, if coerced, commitment to truth. That S progress, Jasper, truly commendable. Ontilistait. A moment later, Roman to you, Yasserim, her features glowing with anticipation, rejoined them. Oh, Jasper, are you ready for the thrill of a lifetime? The majestic peaks of Frost Peak await. Oh, Jasper took a deep breath, steeling himself, mentally rehearsing his confession. Astrid, Mot, sorry. Mot, got some bad news for you. About the icicle plunge, complied. Yes, she prompted, her smile faltering, a flicker of concern replacing her previous radiance. She seemed to brace herself for his revelation. Winlestree burst into laughter, her mood immediately restored, her concern replaced by genuine amusement. We sliced into Welmy. The Mott just got a report on the weather conditions. A last-minute update from the resort management. The icicle plunge is closed. They don't have enough snow up there, and they not expecting any. A tragic, but ultimately convenient, twist of fate. Otti traumatized. Jasper, Sarah, and Corey exchanged stunned, bewildered glances, the sheer improbability of his miraculous reprieve hanging in the air like a shimmering mirage. Not enough snow? Jasper repeated, the words feeling utterly surreal, almost absurd, after his agonizing preparations for confession. Quite traumatized. Astrid threw exasperation, a graceful, athletic gesture. What a profound disappointment. Mott was looking forward to it so much, the excitement and the danger, the exhilarating rush of the descent. How could nature do this to me? To betray my athletic aspirations. Mott mean this quite frankly, Jasper. Mott came here to ski white slopes, not sit around by a fireplace, nursing a cocoa, and lamenting the whims of the weather, albeit. Disappointed Gates, her focus entirely on the weather, not on his lack of skiing prowess. Jasper, are you even listening to my profound disappointment? Offered traumatized. Not now, Sarah. Jasper whispered, frantically, completely forgetting himself for a moment, still processing his miraculous, snow-assisted reprieve. Ocean pace. You note, Astrid, to his whisper, her voice tinged with genuine sorrow. Mott would give anything to go down that run. Anything. To feel the wind in my hair. Often. Are you sure there's not enough snow up there? Is it possible for them to magically conjure some fresh powder? Oh yeah, Jasper said, finally regaining his composure. His voice filled with a fresh dramatic resolve. Ombislist, honestized Astrid. But believe me, your disappointment is nothing compared to mine. Maud give anything to be able to go down that run. Anything. My heart aches for the challenge, truly. At Crute, Lukland again. Aunolus Sky, offering a truly magnificent performance of heartbroken alpine longing. If only it would snow. Polku, Alkunku, summoned by Jasper's dramatic plea, a single, delicate snowflake, drifted past the apartment window. Drifted past and another, then another, and another. Soon, a soft, silent blanket began to descend upon Veridia Bay, a gentle curtain of white falling over the coastal town, like tiny diamonds. Band, Vinthili Jomet, Sentlo, Hinyards, Unentifais. Oh, good! Astrid exclaimed, her face lighting up with renewed joy, her previous disappointment forgotten in an instant. She clapped her hands together, radiating an infectious, childlike glee, still quite traumatized. Absolutely ideal conditions. Nobody sits around to witness my incredible teaching methods. Jaw dropped. A fresh wave of icy dread washing over him. The universe, it seemed, was mocking his every attempt at escape. What do you expect, Astrid? It's 5:00 in the morning. The entire population of Veridia Bay is still sound asleep, dreaming of sandy beaches, not snowy peaks. Untosera, his eyes with desperate panic, practically vibrating with anxiety. Sarah. Mott met meeting Astrid at 9. That gives me a mere 4 hours to become a ski master. Mott just want you to show me a few pointers in catastrophic injury. Mott mean, it's not like Mott met a beginner. Mott have been on skis before, remember? Once, Almot Intelid. Almot counted, or Meriel traumatized. already sensing the inevitable comical torture that awaited her on device. Jasper, fine. Let us go outside and practice. In this apartment, without real snow, and hopefully, without involving Professor Pimpernel's prize-winning geraniums in your spectacular spills, sitting on the snow. Jasper squeaked, glancing at the gathering flakes outside, which now seemed to be coming down with surprising force. But it's so slippery. Sarah, utterly treacherous. My balance is already precarious on solid ground, let alone a slick, frozen surface. Wipong beat. Look, Jasper, Maud just want you to from brace me. How to keep from breaking my neck, Jasper insisted, grabbing Sarah's arm, his voice full of genuine desperation. Earnest a deep breath, attempting to project calm, knowing that she had a monumental task ahead of her. Okay, Jasper, Maud will. But we need to start with some fundamental concepts. Repeat after me. Maud, ontiitless. His voice tremulous. Ontinis. A slight, knowing smile playing on her lips. Oddly. Come on, Maud need to learn to ski, not resign myself to permanent immobility. Jasper pleaded, wanting traumatized. Sarah fixed him with a stern gaze, her patience wearing thin. All right. We better start at the very beginning. From ground zero, the absolute fundamentals of alpine locomotion. Good, okay. What do we need? A full medical team? A life insurance policy? Jasper asked, still twitching with nerves, practically vibrating with anxiety. Resental squirrel. Shot. You just nervous, Jasper. Extremely, profoundly, dramatically nervous. Take a breath. Pussy mosquito. Attempting to project calm, knowing her sarcastic jab was not helping. Now, Mota will start really basic, Jasper, right at the beginning, okay? Okay. Take your little footsie and put it on the long stick, with precision, with grace. Like a swan ascending to glory, Unipadapi in Tatum Dikaten. She made a delicate, exaggerated motion with her foot, which was not actually attached to a ski. Alt grimaced, deeply offended by her infantilizing instruction. Would you cut that out, Sarah? Mott know how to put on skis, thank you very much. Mott met a grown man, not a toddler in training, and once Mott do, it luglung all come back to me. It is like riding a bicycle, except on slippery, elongated planks. Good motion with his foot, trying to snap his boot into an imaginary binding, eyes closed dramatically. Barnacled, dramatically, quite traumatized. Clang. Thud. He missed spectacularly, losing his toppling off over the coffee table, scattering a pile of Coria's carefully folded blankets. He groaned. A sound of profound theatrical suffering. With an exasperated sigh, simply said, It is coming back to you, Jasper. It is all coming back to you. With horrifying clarity, this is exactly what you did the last time. Okay, just put the clip you're binding. A simple, mechanical function, Jasper. Comatized. Like this? Jasper asked, his hands flailing for balance, attempting to connect his boot to a ski he'd retrieved from the back closet. The ski, a rather ancient, battered specimen, looked suspiciously like it had been salvaged from Professor Pimpernel's shed. All snap, Jasper. A decisive connection, entirely obscured. Jasper. Maybe you should suggested. Watching him struggle, his face entirely obscured by a large woolen, brightly colored accessory that seemed to be actively working against his efforts. It is hindering your vision and your dramatic potential. Onze Orfof. Yes. Let's get the scarf off, he muttered frantically, disentangling himself from the woolen embrace of the scarf, his breathing a series of ragged gasps. Okay, this boot goes into here. A simple, one-step process, On Min Che said. Yes, and Mot Luklung take care of that binding, Sarah said, stepping in, her practical nature overriding her desire to watch him suffer. She expertly snapped the stiff mechanism into place. You put it here, yes. That it? Yes, you re-in. Perfect, now Jasper. Jasper, is my leg broken? Mott seemed to have lost all sensation. From the knee, down, he whimpered, wobbling precariously, one leg now firmly attached to the long wooden ski, which felt unnervingly alien and uncooperative. Proud. Sissa chuckled, a gentle sound that contained more affection than mockery. Onenabi, you refine. You refine, you perfectly fine, Jasper. Just a bit disoriented, and it's a good thing this happened, actually. Come on, this presents an excellent learning opportunity. You can learn how to get up from an ungraceful fall, a crucial skill for any aspiring skier. Gwindley. She produced a ski pole, its grip worn smooth from years of previous owners' panicked clutches. What? Take this. Put it under your arm. Like, down under your arm. Uh-huh. Put your hands like so, and then push yourself up, Jasper. With determination. With elan. Oh yeah, Jasper said, recalling dimly from a forgotten episode of a sports documentary might be. Seen this before. The elegant recovery. Okay. Ready? And push yourself up. Or grunt a mighty heave. A flurry of flailing him unexpected momentum. He propelled himself upwards, wobbling precariously for a moment, before finding his balance, arms spread wide like a triumphant, if slightly deranged, eagle. Look at you, Winnie. But Sarah applauded raw if clumsy. Determination, all right held. Mott told you. Mott D. Be okay once. Mott got my ski legs. They re still a bit wobbly, but they re there. My latent alpine superpowers are awakening. Ogogical demeanor. Oslo sign, Bican Bay. Now, like a majestic condor, soaring going to have to know how to turn around. Unless you plan on descending in a straight line forever, which Mott do not recommend. So let us start with a kick turn, when eventually, okay? The fundamental maneuver of directional change. Kick turn, Jasper repeated, his brow furrowed in concentration, trying to visualize the movement, untraumatized. Take this ski, Sarah demonstrated, making a sweeping motion with her foot, which was not actually attached to a ski, and put it perpendicular to the floor. A crisp, clean 90-degree angle on the conquani test. Twisting his poisoning agility, narrowly avoiding impaling Professor Pimpernel, neglected Fern. Very good, Sarah. Very good. My spatial awareness is truly exceptional when motivated. Okay, now, all you have to do is just let this ski fall and point in that direction. Effortlessly. Naturally. Like a leaf falling from a tree. Just let it fall, Jasper. Still grappling with graceful, involuntary motion. Fofty motion, LB. Trisinin lechin. One eating insisted. Her patience a testament to her profound affection, or her masochistic tendencies. Just let it fall, also lomatized. Jasper tentatively released his grip, and the ski, as if possessing a will of its own, flopped obediently into its new position, pointing straight ahead. Hey, look how good you look, Jasper, Sarah exclaimed genuinely surprised and impressed by this unexpected moment of coordination. When? How? Jasper puffed, pleased with himself, a fleeting return of his usual swagger. Pure raw talent, Sarah. Untapped genius. We stindus one. All right, Jasper. Now, all you have to do is take the other ski and swing it around, Jasper, and get it parallel to this one. A symmetrical, elegant pivot, recorded with concentration. Just get out of the way, Sarah. Move your wall. Get out of the way. My physical perimeter expands during complex maneuvers. He gestured wildly with the pole, narrowly missing her head. And swing it around. Okay, Otauntus Dick. His wattly, his movement stiff and jerky, like a rusty automaton. What do Mot do? Mot met gonna slide this one back. Just let me slide this one back, Sarah. This one feels stuck. Wabe in a voice. Who almost got it. Sarah encouraged, stepping carefully back from his flailing limbs, owning intently. But Jasper's confident posture was quickly replaced by a horrified grimace, his body suddenly contorting into an impossible pretzel-like shape. Janet! Janet, my leg! He wailed, flailing wildly, his skis tangling around each other. What dice feel? No. That is an anatomically impossible angle. Janet, something bad is happening. Very, very bad. He was now wrapped around himself, a human ski accident in slow motion, waddling his tangled limbs. Vekepite, hat, practiced efficiency. Okay, Jasper. Why don't we try something simple, basically? Oh, heavens. This is proving more challenging than anticipated. Get in your tuck, Gunnar might. Jasper looked bewildered, his face still contorted. Vekepite hat pain. I thought Maudie. Just dress casual, Sarah. A subtle nod to high-performance fashion, you see, replied. Tuck see, Jasper, dress casual. This is your tuck, Sarah explained, bending her knees and leaning forward, mimicking a skier's crouch of a champion. Yeah, okay? Yeah. The whole idea in skiing, Jasper, is to keep your weight over your skis, the principle of balance, all right? And to keep your shoulders in line with your hips, like so. Okay. It does hurt, Jasper. Unless you do it wrong, ability with you. On and Jasper on fine, Jasper insisted. Though a slight tremor ran through his body. Okay, now flexing the knees. Okay, now bounce up and down a little. Just feel of that. The supple springs of your legs, Jasper. Yeah, that S. How you absorb the shock. Going down the mountain, okay? Oh, all right. Come on. Now, you are going down the mountain and we hit a rut. A sudden, rotting into snow. And we flex and take up the shock. Effortlessly, elegantly, gracefully. Yeah, okay. It's not bad, Jasper. Really. Good for you, Sarah said, somewhat grudgingly impressed by his sudden ability to follow instructions. Now, lean forward. Now, crouch. Now, flex. Now, crow like a rooster with profound, undeniable enthusiasm. Communist eyes. Before Jasper could let out a defiant cock, a familiar voice, laden with an unmistakable smirk and a hint of a recent martini, cut through the pre-dawn silence. Lance Sterling, having apparently been waiting for his cue, sauntered in, impeccably dressed despite the early hour, wanting go everywhere. Nose. Lance drawled from the doorway, observing Jasper as contortions. Must be murder in an elevator, Jasper, with those elongated skis and your penchant for dramatic gesticulation. We awfully obey. Just give it up, Jasper. Just forget it, Lance declared, striding in, clearly having observed Jasper's attempts. All right, Art Sarah, what happened to your cast? Have you healed miraculously from your dramatic fall from grace? Only a plaster cast, which was now noticeably without a plaster cast. Unsorpan, Lance announced, puffing out his chest, a self-satisfied grin on his face. Wanders. Now, you were right, Sarah. It was stupid. It's beneath me to resort to such theatrical deceptions. A mere plaster cast is far too crude for a man of my refined tastes. Maud asked myself, what kind of guy would be desperate enough to put a cast on his leg just to pick up a chick? The answer, of course, greeting Menalstes, was someone who truly knew the depths of creative persuasion. Ontipritait, agrees. A dat pistonel, Disney, just then. Just then Dory Maeve, still sniffing dramatically and a drooling enormous, feathered boa, re-entered the apartment, clutching Professor Pimpernel's arm. Professor Pimpernel, looking utterly bewildered, trailed behind her, a small, wilting begonia clutched in his hand. One philosophically, Losny said. Dory. Lance's philosophical musings about his past, assuming he was referring to her irresistible charm. Benoricationi, the Boffali sees a notication. Lance, see, quickly switched gears, his face morphing from philosophical reflection to opportunistic charm. That's right. Professor Pimpernel, this is an investment you won't regret. A true bargain for unparalleled physical and emotional therapy, he called out to their bewildered landlord, who merely blinked behind his spectacles. My poor Dick. Dory crooned, still utterly oblivious to Professor Pimpernel's actual, rather formal name. Mott met an associate. Why don't you let me give you a nice rub-down, Professor? My special deep tissue massage is renowned for its therapeutic benefits. With shoulder with surprisingly vigorous, unyielding determination. Surprisingly traumatized. Doris. The professor sputtered, attempting to escape her surprisingly strong grip, his face contorting with discomfort. My muscles are quite finely tuned. Thank you very much. Empathied. Lance seized the opportunity for a theatrical gesture. You re-adorable, Dory. But my dear Professor Torpemator Pimpernel is healed. The power of love has transformed him. He suddenly sprang away from Dory, executing a rather impressive gymnastic leap across the room, landing gracefully. What is? It's a miracle. A true testament to the healing power of the human spirit. One Bentley. A sudden, dramatic transformation. Dory gasped, her eyes wide with bewilderment and a hint of admiration. Hell, Professor, my professional reputation as a healer is at stake. Wizendare. Well, Lance declared triumphantly, bowing dramatically, a self-satisfied smirk on his face. Excuse me. He started to exit, already planning his next romantic conquest, a new spring in his step. Contitized. Said, come on, come over here, Lance, Jasper called out, needing to stop him, to reclaim some semblance of narrative control. Where were we? You were just about to divulge your deepest, darkest secrets, weren't you? Oh, Jasper. Look, please. Will you just forget it? Sarah pleaded, her voice tinged. Vecapite had exasperation, seeing the futility of his ongoing attempts to learn to ski. Just face the fact you cannot learn to ski by 10 o'clock. It's a physical impossibility, even for your boundless enthusiasm. Oncey, honestly. Have to, Jasper retorted, glancing at the window, where the snow continued to fall, a thick, pristine blanket. He saw a flash of movement outside and shrieked with sudden urgency. "Oh, hurry up, before the lines get too long at the ski lift. The morning rush, you." "No," Quatisidied. "Shesh. Jasper," Sir hissed, pointing with a warning finger to Professor Pimpernel, who was frantically robust pot fern, particularly near their communal laundry closet, trying to escape Dory Maeve's increasingly enthusiastic attempts at physical therapy. Weepenel. "Shh! What are you doing, Professor? Have you taken up espionage as a hobby?" Sarah whispered, baffled by his unusual behavior. Biting. "Mot met muscle Mikening," Professor Pimpernel wailed, peeking out from behind the large frondy leaves, his face a picture of pure, unadulterated terror. Unform traumatized. "She wants to realign my friends to crack every bone in my body, in the name of therapeutic well-being. It's utterly barbaric." Unicast, then Mott did. Lance muttered, reappearing at the doorway, unable to resist one last jab. "My own experiences with forced immobility were, shall we say, less than glamorous." Orphanat. Dory's voice, now dangerously close, echoed from the hallway, laden with a playful, yet determined, quality. "Professor Pimpernel, my little wildling, come back for your essential oils." On to Tondisper. "My," Professor whispered urgently, gathering his parka about him like a secret cloak, preparing for a tactical retreat. "The hunter is becoming the hunted, Jasper. It's a classic reversal of roles. Save yourself." Olition burst of speed. Considering his age and portly physique, he scampered down the hall. Dory's enthusiastic shouts of, "You little devil, come here for your reflexology," hot on his heels. Oddity, coincidentally. Comedic chaos. She stood in the doorway, a look of mild bewilderment on her flawless face, clutching her perfectly waxed skis. "Jasper, you were supposed to meet me at the ski lift. At Mont Dawn. What happened to our intrepid alpine adventure?" We delistitize. Jasper, in a flash, admirable, dramatic flare, went completely limp, crumpling dramatically onto the floor like a puppet with its strings cut. One leg twisted at an alarming and unnatural angle. Good, traumatizedly. "Oh, Astrid, my dear. Modde idee not want you to see this," he groaned, summoning every ounce of theatrical talent he possessed, a masterpiece of self-pity. Overmotize. "Fefting. Off it. It was so stupid. So utterly reckless. Mor was trying to warm up, doing backflips in my skis, a challenging, but ultimately ill-advised maneuver, when oh, no. Oh. He closed his eyes dramatically, waiting for Astrid's horrified reaction. White eyes. Astrid gasped, her perfect features etched with genuine concern. She rushed to his side. "Oh, Jasper, you poor foolish man. Perhaps you should go to your room and lie down. Get some rest. The mountain can wait." On to Astrid. Insisted, forcing a pained, brave smile, clutching her hand for support. "We, Jasper. What can Maud do for you, my darling? Perhaps a cool compress? A soothing ballad? Bed? Yes, that is it. Maybe you should get me to bed." Onsindi, Astrid. He tried to gait her to lift him. Just. A rather heavy instinct and awkward proposition, and Astrid instinctively reached down, Bonnemais, trying to assess the extent of his injury. Untinepentip. Oddly, Jesny Negrun, Lance, who had been watching the appreciative eye, its cynicistic eye, burst into raucous laughter, a sound that sliced through the pre-dawn quiet. "Jasper, that is so funny. Truly a comedic masterstroke, automatized. He addressed Professor Pimpernel, who had momentarily poked his head back around the corner, intrigued by the sudden silence. Professor Pimpernel. It's just Jasper is funny. Doing that old fake broken leg bit. He does it all the time. It's his signature comedic performance. Professor Pimpernel, confused, tilted his head. Oh, he does? This is a regular occurrence then? Astrid asked, clearly confused. Her concern for Jasper immediately tinged with a flicker of suspicion. Omatize. Mot do, Jasper chirped, quickly switching gears, abandoning his injury with astonishing alacrity, scrambling to his feet with barely a grimace. He winked at Lance, a silent acknowledgement of their shared deception. On it again. You should have seen the show at Alpine Peaks Resort last month. It was great. The crowd absolutely loved it. Of course, Mott had a terrific cast of supporting actors, you understand. He gestured vaguely towards Sarah and Corey. We admirized. Mott get it, Astrid said slowly, though a hint of lingering suspicion still flickered in her eyes, replacing some of her earlier admiration. She was clearly no fool. Well, Jasper, are you ready? She asked, her tone now a bit more reserved, her smile not quite reaching her eyes. Jasper declared, regaining some of his previous bravado, puffing out his chest with renewed confidence. Ready for adventure, ready for whatever challenges the day may bring, and certainly ready for a romantic alpine weekend, or replied, her gaze firm. Let us hit the slopes then, quite impulsomized. Jasper, remembering the problem of his non-existent skiing ability, frantically searched for another excuse. Well, Astrid, Mott gotta wax my skis. A critical element of proper alpine performance. The friction, you see. "Es okay, Jasper," Astrid replied, ever efficient and prepared. Mott already did it for you. Mott like to be thorough, or gaped. Well, Mott don't have my other boot. My left boot seems to have mysteriously vanished. Mott, sorry, Astrid. Mott don't think Mott. Well, Mott have it here, Astrid said, producing his missing boot from a designer ski bag she was carrying. It was perfectly polished and ready, an undeniable piece of evidence. See where you left it, Jasper? In your hurried escape last night, it seems. It was polished and ready for action. Oh, hi. Hi, on my eyes. Their faces a mixture of solemn foreboding and suppressed amusement. Jasper gulped, glancing from the gleaming ski boot to the earnest Astrid, then to the unamused, knowing faces of his roommates. Kostai, Titais. Oh my God, Sarah whispered, a dark premonition chilling her to the bone. Now, is this the moment, Jasper? Are you going to tell her that you can tease ski? The truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the embarrassing truth. Ontinidnokitaist. Chumasin. Astrid, seemingly not having heard, clapped her hands together, radiating an aura of unwavering enthusiasm. Okay, Jasper. My champion. You ready to go? The mountain awaits our conquest. Swallowing hard, his voice strained. He glanced desperately at Sarah Tum, but she merely offered a silent, pitying shrug. You go ahead first, Astrid. Set the pace, my fearless leader. I shall follow your majestic lead. Kumi Jasper. Astrid insisted, her competitive spirit overriding her desire for a flawless, unobserved run. She clearly wanted to observe his form. Are you kidding? Mott want to follow you down. That way Mott can study your form on the ice patches, your technique for navigating those treacherous, slippery surfaces. That S, where it's gonna be, all over the ice. His eyes widened in terror. Ice, patches, he imagined. Powder, beautiful, fluffy, forgiving powder. Ice was a completely different beast, a slick, unforgiving canvas for inevitable disaster, a truly unyielding surface that offered no quarter to the clumsy. We traumatized. The thought sent a fresh wave of icy dread through him. Mantulchon. Go ahead, Astrid urged, her voice brimming with impatient excitement, a challenge in her tone. Awful looking skis. Jasper took one last desperate look at Sarah and Corey, then at the innocent-looking skis that now felt like instruments of torture. Mumbled, "Okay, bye," to his roommates, a final, despairing farewell, then turned to the door, took a tentative, wobbling step onto the waxed floor, and immediately let out a series of comical, "Whoa! Whoa! 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 The old little! Whoa! You, old little! Whoa! Oh!" Und liegt. "Okay, who, Mot met, just gonna put all abstractions out of my mind, Sarah Corey. Mot met gonna concentrate, and, Sarah, thanks for everything. Keep my memory alive to Corey, one to you, should Mot not return. Good luck to both of you." Intly, quite Ronaby, of I Simtakli. And with a surrender, defeated groan, he mobbled out surrender, then a shout, the door, and into the fresh, falling snowfall. His destiny, and possibly his vertebrae, entirely out of his hands. A moment later, a frantic scream echoed from outside. "Oh no!" It was Astrid, her voice laced with profound disappointment. Office day, bracing themselves, a rush trauma to window, Rotsnight to the window. Bracing themselves for whatever catastrophe had just befallen their unfortunate housemate. Traumatized. "What's the matter, Astrid? Is Jasper injured? Has he somehow become entangled with a passing yeti?" Sarah called out, her voice filled with a mixture of genuine concern and a touch of the morbid humor that Jasper often inspired. Condescendingly traumatized. "Well, look at all drift snow." Astrid asked heavy with profound disappointment. "It says gonna ruin our visibility, Jasper. The sheer volume of it will render the mountain entirely obscured." Again. Sarah and Corey looked at each other, back at the relentless falling snow, which was indeed coming down in thick, swirling sheets, quickly blanketing Veridia Bay in a soft, white cloak. "Oh, great," Sarah said sarcastically, leaning against the window frame. Pulitai. "Este truly ruined. A profound setback for visibility everywhere. Visibility S. Oh no, our visibility S completely ruined." Astrid wailed from outside, her voice bordering on a theatrical lament. "Mot met, sorry, Jasper. But we just can't risk skiing in this weather. It is too dangerous, too unpredictable. Our lives are at stake." Honest Nentuchexlio. Now, utterly devoid of its previous dejection, cut through the snowfall. Witirutit. My Strid soul longed for the thrill of the icicle plunge. A profound personal loss, truly, he protested, feigning extreme disappointment, offering a performance of heartbreak worthy of the finest stage. Oven. "Mot no you did, Jasper," Astrid replied, her voice softening. Her athletic determination no. Ove kept colored with a touch of genuine empathy. Alice. "But it still tended toward the wrist. My fearless alpinist, but, Mot promise. Mot luglung make it up to you back at the lodge, Jasper. Somehow. Perhaps a spirited round of board games. Or a very invigorating game of charades. Onikabultut, at Barney Stanby. Sarah leaned out the window, a wide, triumphant grin spreading across her face. Oh, Jasper, did you luck out? You dodged a bullet, a snow-covered bullet, that is, she shouted, her voice echoing across the snowy landscape. All yelled back, his voice now entirely devoid of its earlier dejection, his performance of sadness immediately forgotten. His sheer relief was palpable. With that evening, the snow stool falling softly, blanketing Veridia Bay in a tranquil white hush. Sarah and Corey sat by the fireplace in the communal lounge. A fire crackled merrily in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls, and the comforting aroma of warm cinnamon permeated the air. Quetlius. Professor Pimpernel hovered nearby, fussing with a small, intricately carved wooden squirrel, muttering to himself about the elusive nature of true happiness for arboreal rodents, automatized. Lance, a genuine frown on her face, unable to completely shake her concern for Jasper. Despite his antics, he was their housemate, and the mountain was a formidable adversary, unconnoissed. Lance sipped a warm toddy, its spicy aroma adding to the cozy atmosphere. He reclined indolently in a plush armchair, completely at ease, optimatized. Oh, now, relax, Sarah. There is no need for such dramatic angst. The ski patrol is out looking for him now. They re-seasoned professionals, trained to retrieve even the most geographically challenged of individuals. Boss Ali. Lance, Corey added, her voice laced with concern, gazing out at the deepening twilight. The light is fading, and the snow is getting heavier. It is a truly dangerous situation. All a little of his toddy. Let's look on the bright side of it, my dear Corey. At least Jasper is an experienced skier, after all his dramatic pronouncements of alpine prowess. A true master of the slopes, we enticed. Just then, the communal lounge door burst open, revealing a snow-covered figure. The figure stood silhouetted against the deepening dusk, a white apparition emerging from the blizzard. Hey, Sarah, look how he is. Our fearless leader has returned, Lance exclaimed, pointing dramatically. Unbindu portaist. Jasper stood in the doorway, covered from head to toe in pristine white powder, looking utterly exhausted but inexplicably triumphant. He wore only one ski boot. The other foot was bare, save for a tattered, snow-soaked sock. Quomic people descend. His hair, what was visible of it, resembled a snow-capped mountain peak. Ontri traumatized. We re-worried. We've been worried sick. Corey cried, rushing to his side. Her face, a mixture of relief and maternal concern. We thought you had an accident, a truly catastrophic alpine incident. Of course not, Corey, Jasper declared, trying to appear nonchalant, despite his chattering teeth and shivering frame. Of it traumatize. Mott just decided to turn right at the cliff, halfway down the mountain. A tactical detour, you understand. A bold, but ultimately brilliant, deviation from the prescribed path. Went down. Suicide run, Jasper? Sarah gasped, her eyes wide with a mixture of horror and awe. The most perilous, expert-only slope on Frost Peak. Are you completely insane? Off-debutized. Is that what it is called? Jasper asked, affecting a casual dismissive air, as if he merely stumbled upon a rather scenic walking path. Now that you mention it, Sarah, it was a little tricky. Mot Luglung tell you. A formidable challenge to my advanced skill set. Out again. He shivered dramatically, clutching his chest.
Are you all right, Jasper?
You look a little blue around the lips, or Naishne omatized. Jasper, with extra marshmallows. Immediately, Corey offered, gently leading him towards a comfortable armchair by the fire. Sarah, however, was still staring at him in utter disbelief, unable to reconcile the bumbling novice she had attempted to teach with the supposedly heroic figure before her. Jasper, you skied down that mountain? The icicle plunge? Or what they call suicide run? The impossible descent? Here, Aunt Maud, Sarah. Jasper retorted, now comfortably ensconced by the fire, basking in its warmth, offering a triumphant grin. Look at you. Oh, Mot Met, glad to see you too, Sarah. Your concern is truly touching. Clay, traumatized. Just then, a uniformed ski patrol officer, a burly individual with a weather-beaten face, entered the lounge carrying a single ski. It looked remarkably similar to one of Jasper's ancient planks. Uno novis, mofneno mien sumait. Well, folks, but we did find one of his skis about halfway down Suicide Run. An impressive trajectory, Mott must say. Whiz. Oh, yeah, officer, that's mine. Jasper interjected smoothly, without missing a beat, seizing control of the narrative. Weshmortopleist. Halfway down. A minor equipment malfunction. You can believe how hard it was to go down that mountain on one ski. A true testament to my incredible balance and dexterity. It is a completely different discipline, you see. Or looked at him, completely confused, his brow furrowed. What? You had 3 skis? Sir? Is that some new, experimental form of alpine sport? On a traumatized. 3? Jasper stammered, thrown by the officer's astute observation. Yeah, officer, the other one is, still in the tree. A rather unfortunate incident involving an unforeseen branch. A bit of a multi-ski experiment, you know, pushing the boundaries of traditional skiing. The officer, a charming, if slightly unhinged, grin, completely confident in his ability to maintain the elaborate fabrication. Well, thank you for a good job, officer. Nice job out there, Ontul deficed. The officer, increasingly wild explanation, merely tipped his cap, muttered something about filing an unusually complex report, and exited, shaking his head. Off in Ataby, you used on Jasper. Sarah rounded, finally wearing thinner than a well-used ski wax. Jasper, is there something you want to tell us? The actual, unvarnished truth, for once? Ometu Sarabi. No, Sarah. Not really. Jasper said, feigning innocence, attempting to appear completely transparent, despite the glowing halo of heroic deception currently surrounding him. Luiser. Sarah's voice was dangerously low, a clear warning. Ondicles, Jasper sighed. The brave facade finally cracking under Sarah's intense, knowing gaze. Oh, well, Sarah, actually, mot I not exactly ski down the mountain. See, after my unfortunate incident with the rogue ski, Mott sort of grabbed this rather sturdy pine tree and kind of actually crawled down. It was a tactical, highly effective, albeit somewhat undignified, form of descent. Ulitinaced. Sarah Haunaby then dropped them, a gesture of profound resignation. Oh well, Jasper, at least you re all right. That says something, Maud suppose. Alive and relatively unbroken, which is a rare feat for you. All thing issue. Better than all right, Sarah. Jasper beamed, his spirit remarkably resilient despite the brush with bodily harm and the shredding of his pride. Astrid thinks Mott skied down suicide. Run. She thinks Mott met a fearless champion. Her alpine hero, Waitlight, shaking her head, handed him the steaming mug of hot chocolate. Shame on you, Jasper. Such a convoluted tale. Here's something to warm you up, you magnificent storyteller, Kobe Tom. Thanks. Corey, Jasper said, gratefully, accepting the drink, the warmth spreading through his chilled body. And Mott think the hot chocolate will help, too. A true restorative after such a harrowing, if entirely fabricated, adventure. Otais. Astrid then entered the louners. Her hair, still perfect, having clearly missed. Jasper's true, unglamorous return. She approached him, her eyes shining. Ve capite hat adoration. Ve capite hat adoration. Is there anything Elmot can do for you, Jasper? My champion? My fearless conqueror of mountains? Unbinting Faitoli, Taist. Jasper, emboldened the cozy fire and his unexpected, continued success in the art of romantic deception, leaned closer to Astrid, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Osurimatized. You know, Astrid, my brave and beautiful guide, Mott was thinking, after such a daring feat of alpine survival, maybe we should just spend a quiet evening upstairs, in your room. Just the two of us, to celebrate your teaching, survival skills. What do you think? A tranquil evening of shared triumph. Omi quite traumatized. Astrid's eyes lit aisle, illuminating her flawless features. Oh, Jasper, you must be reading my mind. You magnificent intuitive man, you know. If we going to ski down suicide. Run again tomorrow, which Mott am utterly determined to do. Mott met, going to need all the sleep Mott can get. Umbritized. She kissed him lightly on the cheek. A chaste, but still thrilling, gesture. See you at dawn, my fearless alpinist. Our next conquest awaits. Willie, he says my can't lead. And with a final good night, and headed for her room, leaving Jasper staring after her, utterly bewildered, yet remarkably, miraculously, still in the game. Watched her go, then slowly slumped onto the sofa. The hot chocolate now suddenly cold and unappetizing in his hands. His expression shifted from momentary triumph to profound weariness, the weight of his endless deceptions pressing down on him. Buniting cries, the sheer exhausting romantically maintaining. Concurrent romantic lies was clearly taking its toll. Late. Gersi, the next morning, apartment fintin scents of freshly brewed coffee, and Sarah's gentle, classical music. Befon now at glee. Sarah and for sharing knowing glances as Jasper, looking utterly drained and disheveled, recounted the final, brutal truth of his skiing saga. Un just came out and said, Astrid, Mott can ski. Jasper admitted, running a hand through his already permanently disheveled hair, his voice heavy with defeat. Mott confessed my deepest, most embarrassing secret. The truth in all its painful, unadulterated glory. Or you, Jasper, Sarah said, her voice genuinely supportive, devoid of mockery. She offered him a sympathetic smile. What did she say, after this profound confession? Well-eyed. Jasper sighed, as if seeking answers in its murky depths. Nothing. Alcanisally. Nothing. Corey echoed, her gentle features contorted with confusion. Not a single word. Not even a well, that explains a lot. With no, Jasper replied. His voice a low, mournful murmur. Ornally, she just looked at Motfimi. And then she said, Mott met never speaking to you again, Jasper Thorne. You are a profound disappointment on the highest slope, and also in the lowest chalet. She packed her bags this morning, Sarah, and she's gone. For good, Mott think, unmomatized. Just then, a large gardening glove on one hand, a small wilting orchid in the other. He squinted at Jasper, his wild hair askew. "Hi, Jasper. Something the matter with your personal ecosystem? You seem a bit wilted yourself." "Uno, Professor. Just having trouble with a girl," Jasper mumbled. His voice, a profound sigh of romantic defeat. "The ephemeral nature of love, Professor, it's a perplexing mystery." Purple L. "Sarah, my roommate," Professor Pimpernel said, clarifying for himself, having clearly not been paying hot attention to Jasper as previous dramatic revelations about Astrid. He was perpetually on his own eccentric wavelength, Winoching sagely, as if about to impart a profound, universal truth. "Motluglung tell you the secret to handling a lemon, Jasper. You got to be forceful, firm hand, unyielding resolve. Even a sour situation can be salvaged with a strong enough will." When to be tently woes. Forceful, lifting an eyebrow, distracted from his romantic woes. "When do we?" "Yeah." Professor pimped tall Tom chest with his gloved hand, causing a cloud of potting soil to puff out when chased. "Take last night, for instance. That man hungry Dory Maeve, finally, actually got me down at her table and tried to twist and crack my bones. She claimed it was therapeutic deep tissue work, but it felt like a barbaric medieval torture. Well, Mott told her to just cut it out. Mott said, Dory Maeve, odd going to play your kind of in game, are for scientific study, not for percussive manipulation. And when it comes to that, you re not near enough woman for a man like me. My intellectual capacity demands a higher form of engagement." Bonilisekel. "Pimpernet?" Sarah asked, trying to stifle a giggle, envisioning the dramatic scene. Whistly. "Agreed. Outermost." Almost triumphant expression on his face, despite his current visible discomfort. Octin. She was utterly aghast, but she respected my boundaries. "The doctor says Motluklunk be walking normal in a couple of weeks, Jasper. My joints will soon return to their former, uncracked glory." He gave a theatrical grimace, flexing a clearly painful wrist. On an ollist. "Cuckoo." Nest team swelled, accompanied by a canned studio, audience laughter, a final flourish for the comedic end of the saga. The first, and certainly not the last, act of Jasper as dramatic and utterly comedic. Life in Veridia Bay had officially closed, unibitized, and a new, and inevitably chaotic, one was undoubtedly just around the corner. The world, it seemed, was perpetually ready to provide Jasper Tonvey, Kep Diteet, hot fresh material for his endless, often self-inflicted, theatrical comedies. Hi. The mannequin maelstrom, Gweshen, threw Buntley. Through the Kaku's Nest apartment window, illuminating a fresh cascade of dust motes dancing in the air like tiny, shimmering sequins. Wishindi Kalbi, Paristly. The apartment, now cleared, of the previous day, ski paraphernalia just bore the subtle revelations about Astrida, a forgotten Nug, Gat bar rapper, a stray ski pole leaning, precariously, behind a ficus, a faint aroma of anxiety clinging to the air, the picture of practical anagraph. Stretched languidly, her movements fluid and unhurried, before starting her daily routine. Her green silk robe swished softly as she moved, a serene contrast to the general bustle of the space. Kunai Jimyor, Corkley, Finchley, or Corey, perpetually energetic and radiating an infectious, if sometimes exhausting, optimism, bounded in from her own room, a vision of youthful zeal. Obri Boyd, Comer Obri, off-roboid. Bands and small hand weights, already primed for her morning fitness regimen. Her fair hair, typically escaping its cheerful ties, bounced around her shoulders. Want to fly. Jasper, if you really got to flap a lot faster, Corey teased. Ispen, observing Jasper, who was currently sprawled on the living room floor in a rather undignified heap, Ruanogeshin, who a complex multi-to-limbed yoga pose from a glossy fitness magazine with decidedly limited success. His face was contorted in a grimace that was more agony than enlightenment, his limbs tangled like a bewildered octopus. Rushinmeti went, Shin Anabi. It wouldn't hurt you to do some of these wake-up exercises. You need to lubricate those stiff morning muscles on my fele, enlightened. A deep, profound theatrical suffering, punctuated by a strained intake of breath. He untangled himself with visible effort, flopping onto his back like a beached whale, his previous attempt at spiritual enlightenment a complete failure. Consequently, my dear instructor of physical perfection. But my daily routine is already quite rigorous, you see. Mott already did high-me hair combs, each strand individually addressed, a painstaking process, and 2 sets of teeth brushing. Quaint. Mott don't want to overtrain, you know. Risk pulling a crucial jaw muscle, or worse, achieving a state of complete physical perfection before Mott V even had my coffee. Went in the potatize. Corey said, laughing, her voice a bright, musical sound. She pointed to her own, far more coordinated hands and feet, which were currently executing a graceful series of arm circles. A mind of their own sometimes, don't they? Such willful appendages. She offered him a sympathetic smile. Come on, my dearest VA. You could try one of these. Something simple, something foundational, like the lung expander. All my Billy Daring traumatized. What? Jasper gasped, as if his internal organs had shifted places during his yoga mishap. The mere mention of EUZH exertion fills me with existential dread. Corey, Willie said nust. Lung expander. Corey demonstrated, taking an impossibly deep, resonant breath that swelled her chest. Uniholteist. Simple jest. You draw in a really deep breath, as much air as your pulmonary system can possibly contain. And when you've taken in all the air you can, you force yourself to take 2 more quick ones. Ready? Ah, Bugritlis dramatically. She exhaled the health with a mighty poop. Her chest really helps develop breathing. Such an essential skill for opera singers, deep-sea divers, and particularly dramatic actors such as yourself. Reconnaissant. Jasper wheezed, mimicking her. Though his attempts sounded more like a dying pigeon, gasping for its last breath, or a bellows leaking air. Mott met breathing faster already, Corey. So fast. Mott met hyperventilating. Mott can almost feel the oxygen searing my nasal passages. All demomatized. Sarah, walking with a stack of clean dishes neatly arranged after her own, far more efficient, morning routine, rolled her eyes good-naturedly. She often felt like the calm eye in the hurricane that was their apartment. Often make them coffee, Jasper, before you spontaneously combust from all that lung expansion. From all that lung expansion. Of Comtutide, Banbi, Anbi, Bide. Jasper, or perhaps just eager to escape any further fitness and endeavors, quickly sprang up from the floor, his athletic attempts suddenly forgotten, his previous aches and pains seemingly vanishing as if by magic. Read. No, Mott got to go. See a guy about a job. A very promising, potentially lucrative opportunity. Benefiel lay. Counter. Intrigued. A job? A sudden, unexpected employment opportunity? Is it a chef's job, Jasper? Some five-star restaurant finally realizing your true culinary potential. After all your talk about molecular gastronomy and artisanal foams, Gulfantiized. No, adjusting his collar with a self-conscious flick, his enthusiasm visibly dimming slightly, a slight blush rising on his cheeks upon molten light. Not a chef's job, Sarah, no, but equally stimulating. Mott may be taking over for a friend of mine at a prominent department store. He is going back east for a couple of weeks to visit his ailing Aunt Mildred and pursue his passion for competitive pigeon fancying. On department store? Corey exclaimed. Her eyes wide with curiosity, her resistance bands momentarily forgotten. Yeah. Doing what, Jasper? Are you modeling designer scarves? Or perhaps offering dramatic interpretations of sales pitches? Orty, Jasper hedged, running a hand through his perpetually messy hair, his discomfort visibly deepening. Nothing much, Corey. Nothing particularly noteworthy. Just assisting with customer service, perhaps. Well, tell me, Bol Malt. Corey, it's just a job, Jasper insisted, trying to wave away their inquisitive stares. A temporary engagement. Nothing glamorous or exciting. Merely a stepping stone, Aw said. Sarah pressed, sensing his discomfort, her gaze steady and discerning. She knew Jasper S. tells well, Intisin. Off, who just laugh, he predicted, wincing, already anticipating the inevitable derision. Ona Gewenti. Anna Tully, often traumatized. I want tea laugh, Jasper, crossing her heart with a solemn, dramatic gesture, though a mischievous glint in her eye betrayed her true intentions. My laughter will be entirely suppressed, Mott assure you, Omiu Sarah. Your powers of suppression are not that strong. Believe me, Jasper retorted, knowing her too well. Indignant, traumatized. Sarah insisted, stamping her foot, a rare show of mock indignation, or finally capitulated. Taking a deep, fortifying breath, bracing himself for their, he clapped his hands together. Vekep. Ate, hast. A desperate self-congratulatory gesture on Poricatize. Mott may take over for this guy, Bartholomew Barty Widget, in the front window of Grandview Emporium as a mechanical man. A stationary, yet profoundly charismatic display model, Gundais the Kite, froze his face into a rigid, mannequin-like smile, wiggling his eyebrows comically, his movements stiff and jerky, burst out laughing. A peal of bright, unrestrained mirth that echoed through the apartment, clutching her stomach with delight. Oh, Jasper. Did it end up being a new acting method? A profound exploration of the human form? Raising that eyes. Jasper retorted, dropping the pose, a deep flush rising in his cheeks. He was genuinely embarrassed, but too proud to show it completely. For articulating nuanced sales pitches. It's a very specific, demanding technique. Oh, seriously, going to take a job as a dummy, Jasper? Corey giggled, unable to control herself, her eyes sparkling. Ve kep ite hat amusement. A literal, unthinking, unmoving dummy. Come again. Not a dummy, Corey. Jasper bristled, deeply offended by the crude terminology. There's a fundamental difference, you know. An important distinction of human dignity, professional integrity, and programmed precision. A mechanical man is an artist. A dummy is merely, well, a dummy. Oning and traumatize. What's the difference, Jasper, beyond the slightly more impressive nomenclature? Sarah asked, trying and failing to keep a straight face. She felt a giggle bubbling up from deep within her. Sinitais. Agi make $1. A week. Standing in a store window. Sarah? Jasper countered triumphantly, crossing his arms, his ego momentarily salvaged by the impressive salary. A salary commensurate with my unparalleled stationary talent. Wine, $1. Both Sarah and Corey gasped, their amusement immediately giving way to stunned awe. Their eyes widened, their jaws dropping in unison. The monetary value suddenly shifted their perspective entirely. On by Delomset, Jasper gloated, his chest puffing out with pride. All previous embarrassment forgotten. Moise. That S.Y. Mot met. Dying to get this job. A golden opportunity. $1 just for getting people attention, for making them pause and appreciate the sheer artistry of my stillness. Sarah. Mot pretend like Mot met a mechanical, odd man, a finely tuned automaton. All Mot have to do is point to what's on sale in the window with me. A simple, yet profoundly effective marketing strategy. What is that going to be? Mot wonder, onabi, at manabi ni waitai. He paused, a hopeful, slightly lecherous glint in his eye, leaning in conspiratorially. Mot don't know. But Mot met, hoping it'll be a mechanical woman next to me, offering nam my fentam off and charming banter, and perhaps a few stimulating, philosophical discussions. One can always dream, right? Un Ashel, intently. Jasper, that maybe your friends will see you. Sarah asked, a small, knowing smile playing on her lips. Standing there perfectly still, being stared at by passing strangers. What if Professor Pimpernel discovers your unusual side hustle? Poning in novetite. Jasper placed a hand to his forehead, one and again. My dear, your consent touches me. Well, actually, yes. Yes. Mot am slightly embarrassed, Mot admitted. But Mot met going to have on so much makeup, the finest theatrical grease paint, the most expertly applied powders. My own mother want to recognize me. Which, who smiled. Given my track record of chaotic misadventures, might not be a bad thing, come to think of it. Off the per, want to, Jasper. Corey piped up, giggling again. Unable to resist another pun. That would make her a dummy mummy. Imagine a mechanical son and an equally unmoving matriarch. What a dynamic duo, in Sol Hinlais, who had seemingly materialized from the walls, his presence often unannounced, poked his head in, holding a small, chipped ceramic bust of an unknown historical figure, which he dusted with a silk handkerchief, winning at ice. Well, your mama does seem to mind, Jasper. Just keep an eye on her during the afternoon sun. She tends to get reflective. The glare can be quite fierce on a highly polished surface. He winked mysteriously. Hey, Jasper, good luck. Sarah offered, genuinely amusement. You'll be an absolutely stunning mechanical man, Mot Monsieur. A true testament to the silent, static arts. Vomit, or quite traumatized. Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Professor. Con. Jasper called over his shoulder as he hurried out, already rehearsing his rigid mannequin-like walk down the stairwell, his face locked in a permanent, enthusiastic grimace. Onto the size. Disrupting the apartment's momentary return to calm. It was Lance Sterling, looking unusually agitated, his earlier confidence replaced by a rare flicker of genuine excitement. Jasper, my man, great news. Unbelievable, life-altering news. Off in no time. Lance? Critical pre-employment rituals. Jasper's voice, muffled echoed from the stairwell as he raced to his appointment. Motluglung talk to you later, my friend. My destiny awaits. Weaby, Lance called out. Sudden, uncharacteristic haste. He shrugged, then turned Sarah and Corey, his eyes wide with a mixture of excitement and barely contained giddiness, practically vibrating with the urge to share his profound secret. Penientais. Housemates. Mudvei got incredible news, unprecedented, earth-shattering, potentially life-changing. Omitain. Sarah called, instinctively assuming the news concerned their third roommate, who was away visiting family. Louder than that, Lance. She's away visiting her parents in Port Blossom. Probably tending to their award-winning dahlia garden and getting a dose of wholesome, small-town wisdom. Orphanized. Oh, okay, Sarah, Lance said, accepting this readily, too eager to share his news to argue semantics. Then Motluklung tell you, my sole confidant in this momentous occasion. He bounced on the balls of his feet, unable to keep still. The ekliv of ni traumatist. Thank you, Lance, Sarah said, bracing herself for the inevitable romantic drama, a familiar tableau in their apartment. Rusty, Jaslaby. Now, promise not to say anything to Jasper. Not a single word, not even a cryptic hint. This is something Mott want to tell him personally, once Mott V figured out how to fit it into a dramatic monologue with appropriate background music. Weischen again. Okay, Mott promise, Lance, Sarah said. My silent vow to break that promise if circumstances deemed it necessary for Jasper's general well-being. My lips are sealed, a veritable vault of discretion. Offening, Drafshani, Wynne said, his voice dropping to a theatrical whisper, his eyes gleaming with the triumph of a man who had finally cracked the code of true love. Komai said, literally collapsed from the sheer magnitude of the revelation. For the first time, Sarah, in my long and varied romantic career, Mott am in love. Truly, irrevocably, profoundly in love. Coltindal, offensively. Sarah looked at him, then deliberately, slowly, leaned a few inches to the side, maintaining a perfectly straight face, then leaned back up, on and again, over. Lance, is it okay if Mott just lean a little? It's less dramatic on the furniture, and generally less messy for everyone involved. My back is simply not what it used to be. Back is simply not it used to be. Onati. Come on, Sarah, Lance whined, pouting like a petulant child. Yeah, you. Come on. Your skepticism is truly crushing. The only news here is that it happens to be Tuesday, Sarah. And Lance, you usually fall in love for the first time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This is off cycle for you. Porfis. Yeah. All right, Lance, through his hair, acknowledging through his pattern with a slight theatrical sigh. On a Barnaby. Wolf Befort. Mott admitted. My past romantic declarations may have been slightly premature, but this girl is different. Truly. Mott Vey given this relationship enough time to know that this is the real thing. The absolute, unshakable, incontrovertible real thing. My search has finally ended. Polytraumatlans, Sarah asked, a cynical eyebrow raised, her voice laced with an unmistakable hint of dry wit. Your usual 2 drinks? Or perhaps a brief stroll through the produce aisle, culminating in a particularly enthusiastic exchange about organic carrots. Wishing it Billy. Sarah, come on. Your sarcasm is truly a heavy burden, Lance protested. This one no flash in the pan, no fleeting summer fling. We've been going together since yesterday, Sarah. A full 24 hours of romantic bliss. Unoceanized. Feeling a headache begin to throb behind her eyes. Congratulations, Lance. You now made it through your first anniversary. A true milestone in your tumultuous romantic journey. A full 24 hours of utter devotion. Most commendable. Orphi traumatized. Maud Bon, Lance grinned, proudly, completely missing the sarcasm. His chest puffing out with unwarranted self-satisfaction. Wendinitely. Now, look, Sarah, what Maud want you to do. Maud want you to send my baby a fantastic floral tribute, a magnificent, overflowing display of affection. You know, orchids, roses, the works. The absolute crème de la crème of botanical expressions. Untraumatized. He crumpled and sliced dollar bill, a testament to its recent, rather unglamorous journey. Here, Sarah, use it all. Spare no expense. Why traumatized? Sarah blends as confident expectation. Really? You sure you want me to use the whole $5, Lance? Because if Maud use that paltry sum, Maud Luklung get the wholesale price, 1 T-Maud. A rather meager bouquet for such a grand declaration of love. She sighed, comfortedly, Lance, a true sen of romantically give her. A thrill sent Lance, a true sense of romantic ecstasy. Alias entranced. His brow furrowed with genuine concern. Traumatized. Sarah, for $5, the best send her something that Luklung give her a mild sense of, that vaguely floral, that is simply not good enough. Maud need a thrill, an undeniable, earth-shattering thrill. Okay, Sarah, here's 10 more. Repeat. That's $15. A king as ransom. Do you think you can work a miracle for $15? A floral masterpiece that screams undying devotion. Wanting nettled the additional crumbled bills. Okay, Lance. Maud Luklung, see what Maud can do for your thrill. But no guarantees that it won't involve a lot of very cheap baby breath. She picked up a scrap of paper that Lance had pushed into her hand. Wannabe. Yeah, and what Maud want written on the card. Bunbi Hudlabite. The slip of paper, Sarah took the hastily scrawled message. My love to Trixie LaBelle. From Sweet Cheeks Sterling. Trixie LaBelle and Sweet Cheeks Sterling. She read aloud, trying with admirable effort to keep a straight face, though a muscle twitched in her cheek. Eek. Such a saccharine pairing, Lance. Completely oblivious to Sarah's. Completely oblivious to Selfor's barely concealed revulsion. Yeah, Sarah, see? Kind of cute, isn't it? Very. Sugary. Very endearing. Very, me. Kwanbi Hodite. Sarah made a gagging noise, a small involuntary sound that she quickly suppressed. Played go. Brushed my teeth. After just reading that, Lance. The sheer sweetness is overwhelming. Lance. What is the full? Lance. There is only an address and Trixie LaBelle's. Written here as if she has no surname, no family, no history beyond her dazzling smile. Who her last night. Sarah. That is curious. We didn't talk that much about mundane biographical details. Maud suppose, when attained. Too caught up in the throes of passionate conversation. Besides, Maud met going to change your name anyway, once we reformally engaged, only alluring. Yet till alluring point. Are you going to marry her, Lance? Sarah asked, trying to pin him down, to bring him back to the cold, hard ground of reality. Untaitmatite, hegriste jivni, Miss Wright. The one you have waited for your entire life, the perfect match, the soulmate you've dreamt of. You go all the way, Sarah. No hesitation. No regrets, Lance declared, dramatically throwing his arms wide, a grand gesture that encompassed the entire apartment. Uniting. Yeah, Lance, but are you going to marry her? Sarah persisted, her voice unwavering. A simple yes or no will suffice. No poetic pronouncements necessary. I'm sorry, Sarah, my dearest confidant. Motluglunk, make sure she gets the vocab. He meant the bouquet. Good. Now listen, Sarah. This is just between us, all right? An unbreakable pact of silence. Okay. Mott don't want anyone to know about Trixie LaBelle. You promise? Our little secret. Entraumatized. My lips are sealed, Lance. My word as a florist and a trusted housemate, Sarah said, then added almost as an afterthought, a hint of unease entering her voice. But what if she is not Miss Wright, Lance? What if this fleeting affection proves to be another premature declaration? Unbelieve he. Sarah absolutely is. This time it's undeniable, Lance insisted, his eyes gleaming with the fervor of a true believer, giving up all the others. Every fleeting romantic pursuit, every casual encounter. This girl's the one, the singular, definitive one. But, he added, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper, his cunning mind already calculating future contingencies. In case she's not, Sarah, only one thinking. Mott met out of circulation, you know. It is a matter of maintaining options. Strategic dating, Sarah. It is an art, a delicate dance of probabilities. One isn't be. Wait a finitenly. Sarah was busy at a flower shop, the petal pusher, a charming oasis of vibrant colors and fragrant blossoms tucked away on a quaint cobblestone side street in Veridia Bay, Comaritule. The sweet scent of fresh blooms, aroma of fertilizer, and rich potting soil, creating a strangely appealing, comforting mix. Suns dappled through the display window, illuminating an array of delicate orchids and cheerful marigolds. Matized. Yes, no Mott understand. A mixed bouquet of vibrant hues and contrasting textures, Sarah murmured into the phone, expertly tying a crimson ribbon around a pot of variegated ivy, its glossy leaves a picture of health. Binen. Oh, Mott think that would be very nice, a truly thoughtful gesture. Oh yes. Excuse me, miss. Can you help me, please? Just a second, please. Mott met, finishing up this important order. No. Delivery is not a problem at all. For a woman of my boundless energy. Good in exclamation again. Dressed in a severely tailored pantsuit and an expression of permanent disdain for inefficiency, tapped her foot insistently on the polished floorboards. She clutched a designer handbag, as if it contained the secrets of the universe. Wanted traumatized. My schedule is meticulously calibrated. Just one little second. My urgent meeting awaits. Sarah tried to finish her phone call, politely gesturing for patience. Wet ballet, Osner. And address. For the delivery. Sarah continued into the receiver, trying to ignore the increasingly frantic tapping. We intate, oft wait. Time is money, you understand. Who understand? Mott have an urgent meeting to attend, and my presence is absolutely critical. The woman snapped, her voice as sharp as a freshly pruned thorn. For just a second. Ma'am, Mott promise. Mott Luglung be right with you. Sarah asked her, finally, looking up from her phone call, offering a polite but firm smile. Now, What exactly can Mott do for you, my good lady? Grommen. The woman gazy, sweeping over Sarah with ill-concealed contempt. A meaning meter. It's a quarter. A measly 25 cents. A pittance, really, but a necessary pittance. Do you have it? Or must Mott take my vital business elsewhere? My car S-meter is practically screaming in protest. Untumalden. Sikara, taken aback by the unusual request, nevertheless handed over a quarter from her cash register. There you go, ma'am. A small token of goodwill you come back. Mott Luglung be more than happy to give you very good help with your floral needs. Personalized, attentive service awaits. On traumatize. Oh, Mott met not coming back. The woman replied, tucking the coin into her glove with a smug smirk. Mott met merely shopping next door at the purveyor of artisanal cheeses. Mott they know to want to bother them for change. They re so busy, you see. So terribly important. Onding audacity. She strode out, leaving Sarah stunned by her sheer audacity. From it. Oh, sir. Sarah said back into her phone, recovering quickly, suppressing a sigh. Gosh. Mott met truly sorry to keep you waiting so long. Could you give me that name and address now? Mott can finally give you my undivided attention. Intin Matthijs. Just, please, Duan. Just then, a portly man in a loud Hawaiian shirt, clutching a winning lottery ticket, squeezed into the already cramped space, his gaze scanning the potted plants with a look of intense contemplation, as if searching for a hidden treasure. Chromatized. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, little lady. Mott am so very sorry to interrupt your profound botanical musings. What can Mott do for you today in this delightful arboretum? On is looking for something nice in a house plant, he boomed, his voice as bright as his shirt. Something robust, yet elegant. A green companion for my rather lonely bachelor pad, quitting costed in countries. Oh golly, sir, Sarah began, grateful for a genuine customer. We have some terrific Diefenbachia, known for their stunning variegated leaves and impressive resilience. And we've just got some new Chefleras in there, on remarkably aromaties. All remarkably robust and relatively low maintenance. Ormatite. Or. Before Sarah could launch into a full sales or pitch, and Jasper, Herr Thorn, looking even more animated than usual, his face even more animated than usual, his face practically glowing with self-satisfaction, practically dove into the shop, nearly knocking over a delicate display of orchids. Ambition. Listen. Mott got it. The job. The illustrious, well-paid position. Quite impentite. Clearly annoyed by the interruption. Hey. Mott was here first, young man. My houseplant needs are quite pressing. Off in need no. No. Bot just wanted to Jasper started, then caught sight of the man's indignant expression. Please, Sarah, ever the peacekeeper. Firmly, but gently pushed Jasper towards the back of the shop, trying to restore some semblance of order. Ostenby. Just get in line, Jasper. Of customer service. Now, sir, what plant would you recommend? It depends on where you're going to put it, you see. Does it have a lot of natural light? Or perhaps a bit more shade? Infant fleeced. Jasper piped up from his improvised line behind a potted fern, his voice booming across the shop. Mott got job, Sarah, the mechanical man, and they said, Mott start first thing tomorrow morning. My static destiny awaits. In insleeting again, I crossleys, deufromatized. Sarah hissed, gesturing towards the other customer, whose expression had morphed from annoyance to bewildered amusement. the man asked, intrigued, forgetting his houseplant quandary. A mechanical man, you say? Sounds rather unique. Or you've in Jasper, Sylbiant. Arthur, Watty, do you mind, Jasper? The customer is waiting. Sarah said again, more sternly to Jasper, trying to bring him back to earth. It depends on what room you're going to put it in. If it has a lot of light, sir, whispered urgently, taking a hasty step forward. The dummy job. Mott need to tell you what happened today, Sarah. It was utterly fascinating. Put him traumatized. You Rinavitun? Sarah with Jasper, Sarah whispered back, still trying to attend to her actual customer, who was now thoroughly entertained. Bristled, deeply offended. Mott met the what? Not a dummy, Sarah. Not a dummy. If Mott hear that one more time. It is mechanical man, not dummy, okay. There is a distinction, a fundamental difference in professional dignity and aesthetic appeal. The nomenclature is important, honorinist. Okay, Jasper, Mott will get it right, Sarah conceded, recognizing his wounded pride and the futility of arguing the point. Unshin after ye. Mott will call you. A $5, my dearest static display. Mottu, got to get this bouquet delivered this afternoon. My delivery boy, poor Bartholomew, has come down with a severe case of the sniffles. Will you take it? Anciently traumatized. She gestured for the Trixie label, a vibrant, if slightly over the top, collection of orchids and roses. Wanan. Jasper's eyes widened, a smile slowly spreading across his face, his previous irritation vanishing instantly. Delivery man. Mechanical man. Mott met, multi-talented. A veritable jack of all trades, especially when lucrative compensation is involved. Look, miss, he said to the other customer, interrupting him once more. On arrangements. He's have to finestized, if a cromer. Okay. Very urgent floral arrangements. For a matter of extreme romantic significance. The YN-shirted man threw his hands up in exasperation. His patience finally snapping. Quota traumatized. But the first thing you have to get out is me. Young man, my patience is wearing thin. Mott met a paying customer, and you giving all your attention to that dummy. Mott need my cheflera. Immediately, and without further interruption from overly enthusiastic floral couriers. Quote, a dummy. Jasper exclaimed, affronted, his pride bruised. He snatched the bouquet. He snatched bihir bouquets, a magnificent cascade of flowers. From Sarah. Mott Luglunk, be right back with the flowers, Sarah, and my professional dignity intact, according to himself as he went. See, he is next to comment on my unique employment. The nerve. Some people simply lack the artistic sensibility to appreciate silent performance art. Ono agreed into masterby, his self-wise netting, his quiet in traumatize. Later that evening, Jasper burst back, radiating joy, a faint, lingering smell of various perfumes clinging to his clothes. He practically shimmered with self-satisfaction. Contomusi in krill traumatized. Sarah and Corey were curled up cozy tableau, engrossed in a particularly challenging crossword puzzle. Condi, you angel. Jasper declared, striding purposefully towards her, his arms spread wide in a grand, theatrical gesture of profound gratitude. Mott am in love, irrevocably, profoundly, ecstatically in love. Wished jaw dropped, the pencil slipping from her fingers. What, Jasper? Darling, after all this time, are you serious, or is this another one of your elaborate dramatic performances? Yes, Sarah, Mott met serious, completely, utterly, unequivocally serious, he insisted, his eyes shining with a radiant, almost childlike sincerity. My heart has been captured, Ombust. Tell me, Sarah pressed, bewildered. Who, for heaven's sake, who has managed to pierce your armored cynicism and capture your fickle heart? Who? Who? Monialed, Sarah. Jasper said, preening slightly, choosing to deflect with humor. As a matter of fact, you look like an owl perched there on the sofa, with those wise, all-seeing eyes. Oh, Jasper, who do not tell you? Who is it that has wrought this incredible transformation in you? Wigiamboetandwi. Off-liver was Tizer, he declared, his eyes twinkling with a mischievous delight, completely oblivious to the dawning horror on Sarah's face. My little, precious flower receiver, whised in her bees. Trixie LaBelle? Sarah asked, creeping into her voice, the name a bitter taste in her mouth. She could almost feel the impending disaster. Ahmed announced proudly, completely oblivious to Sarah's distress. Bonnie, you know, as cute as a donkey, you think it sounds better, Sarah. More endearing, more playful, more me. Wesment. Oh, definitely, Sarah mumbled, feeling a distinct sense of unease. A cold dread creeping into her heart. Trixie LaBelle's such a silly name. Too sparkly. Too overtly glamorous for a truly substantial relationship. One afternoon with her. Sarah, the entire afternoon, engaging in profound conversation thoughts, discovering our shared passions. This girl is beautiful, kind, charming, a true intellectual companion, Onchi Elisi, and a fantastic conversationalist. Once you get her to focus, dramatized. And taken Jasper, Sarah added, her voice dropping, laden with a heavy weight of impending doom. Don't forget taken Jasper. Already claimed. Already spoken for by a gentleman who sent her elaborate $15 floral arrangements. What about the guy who sent the bouquet, Jasper? The sweet cheeks Sterling of whom you spoke so disparagingly, waving a dismissive hand as if brushing away a pesky fly. Unmonetized. Sarah, my dear, who do you want to go around with a guy named Sweet Cheeks, honestly? It's such an uninspiring moniker. Once Trixie and Mott met Sarah. Once our eyes locked across a crowded floral delivery, all over for him. Sweet Cheeks was immediately relegated to the footnotes of romantic history. This girl is wonderful, and she mine. Mine. Sarah, entirely and utterly mine. She recognized my superior intellect, my undeniable charm, my unique sense of sartorial flair. Honestly, he puffed out his chest with unadulterated triumph. And Sarah, Mott have you to thank. My little Cupid, my matchmaker, my unwitting orchestrator of true love. Onto me, Jasper, Sarah said, her voice strained, a profound sense of foreboding settling over her. She saw the disaster unfolding before her very eyes, a train wreck, in slow motion, and she felt utterly helpless to stop it. Please, truly, Mott require no gratitude. Upon you can, meistai traumatize, Albair. Just then, the Lance Sterling strode in, looking equally loving